Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug, and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.
That's it.
We're going to have some more of this wine.
Oh, like you need more of that. Oh, yeah, this week it's Phins Down. It's do or die against the Panthers coming up, and we've brought in a couple comedians to take over. Welcome to On the Ranch.
Comedian?
Funnier than us, anyway. I'm XUp on Twitter. That's Morgan Holmes Evans. That's Pistol Blazing Two Guns. And joining us
Good evening.
at the table tonight, we welcome back our, what do we call him?
Favourite guest.
Favourite guest?
Friend of the pod.
Self-titled favourite guest.
Yeah.
Cole, welcome back, Cole.
How you doing?
Molly's extraordinaire. The man.
The man, the myth, the legend, Colin Lake.
The hair.
The comedian.
You actually
One
don't
off.
realise it, but we've got a segment for you later on tonight that you're going to have to answer a few questions on.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn straight.
Yep.
Okay.
It's more like an interrogation. We'll turn the lights down.
Happy to be interrogated.
Yeah.
Got nothing to hide.
Also joining us at the table, a newcomer to the show, long-time listener probably. I mean, who isn't these days?
That's right.
Exactly. It's one Simon Cheers.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. Wait, yeah, we don't have applause.
I'm a bit confused. It's a NRL podcast.
Allegedly.
I was told we were going to be discussing the internal fractions in the Labor Party for Queensland.
We can do that.
Well,
Not sure about.
Oh, I'll have a crack.
Don't
Rugby
get
league.
these two
I'll
started.
have a crack, all right.
Well,
Because these
Where
two...
do you want to start?
we might have self-titled best guest on the show. These two are the self-titled political experts.
Political experts. That's good.
Something tells me you have very different political ideologies to Cheesy.
Probably.
Considering Cheesy's a big Greens fan.
I think Cheesy's a big left-wing liberal.
Oh.
See, left-wing liberal, I wonder where he wants to move.
God.
Texas.
Correct. Got it in one.
Or Florida.
Florida.
Florida man.
Yeah.
It's episode 149.
Bloody hell, we've done a lot.
We're nearly up to 150.
You guys going to do anything for your 150?
We're actually pissing him off,
Heading down to Molly's.
mostly because he's wearing that hat.
Right.
But he's not going to be here for the 150th.
Get
So
us
it's
some
just
crumb
going to be
steaks.
That
Waltz
hat
himself.
annoys me so much. You not in America. You have nothing to do with American politics.
I don't know what you're on about.
100%.
We'll get a bit of wall. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be biggest wall.
We're going to get the Mexicans to pay for it.
He is also 6'3" and
Can you do a
215
good Trump
pounds.
being a comedian?
No,
Can you do a
I
good
can't.
Trump?
I'm Australian. I have no idea about American politics, and nor do I care.
Can you impersonate someone real good?
Best way to be.
No. No. I was trying to do impersonations the other night, and the only one I can do is a Murray accent, which I'm not going to do.
I wouldn't recommend doing that.
No.
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 Not a good...
No.
What do you?
I like the
what do you
stare
even
down.
have that hat?
He's got six of them.
He's got several.
He's got a lot of them.
And the red mugger.
I reckon.
So you're funding
I reckon
Trump
the bloke
solely.
is so great. I reckon he is one of the greatest guys to lead,
The greatest guy.
to lead the Western civilization out of the darkness hellhole that we're in. But we are an NRL podcast.
That's right.
Speaking of NRL podcast, there's an hour at least of this stuff that's on our Patreon only.
Quality.
Some of it has to be cut because a few things were said.
There's no way anybody gets through that. It's that.
There was something there. There was some good
reckon it's pretty good-
bathing
good quality.
instructions.
There was some
It was-
bathing.
I
There
at
was some
one point gave you
incredulation.
the breakdown of my mortgage and body corporate fees,
And your address.
and I gave
And your
my
address, yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming around for lunch tomorrow.
If you want to know where Cole lives, just sign up to Patreon.
$10.
Yeah, it's worth $10.
You'll get a free drink at Cole's establishment, Molly's.
You will get a free drink. By the way, only a couple of people have ever claimed their free drink.
Well,
Yeah, there's no time limit on the drink as well. Like if you've been a Patreon subscriber, you can come in whenever you want and get your
Anywhere.
drink.
Do you get one per month or just one?
Sometimes you get them a few times,
It
but
depends what the mood calls.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I've gone to pay for a drink 16 times at the same time, and
Yeah.
he goes, "No, just."
yeah, but every time I buy you a drink, you make a big scene about how I don't have to buy you a drink, and I almost think like just shut up. Like I don't want to have this
And
conversation.
then
One
I'm
of those
realising he's
people.
pouring me a free pint. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'll take it if I must. If I must.
If I must.
The last time Pete came into the pub, he had a backpack on. He wore a large Akubra hat and thongs on a Saturday night at 1 a.m.
Why?
Where were you?
This doesn't shock me.
I was also wearing a Brisbane
But how did
Lions
he even get
jersey.
in?
Why a backpack?
I don't know how.
You're gonna have to talk to your
Yeah, that's a
security about
breakdown in our processes
Yeah.
that he was allowed in.
100%.
Because I went to Maggie Island that day,
Yeah.
and I had my Milwaukee
Yes.
backpack, which had boardies and a towel and.
But you
everything
weren't
else
with
in.
anybody. You were by
Impact
yourself.
driver.
Because the miss, because I was staying over and I was just having a few drinks with her brother-in-law,
Okay.
and I was in a different room, and he's come over and got me and said, "Hey, look, I'm going to go." I said, "Yeah, I'll be 10 minutes or so."
Right behind you.
Island life, forgot time. She's f***ed off on the ferry, and I've stayed on it. And 20 minutes later, I've got, "Oh, where's Mex?" The ferry. She's buggered off. It's like, oh dear God, I'm in an argument, aren't I?
I'm going to Molly's.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with you.
Yeah.
So I caught the next ferry, which was like the 11 p.m.
Straight home.
And
Via Molly's.
I thought, well, there was no cab, so I had to go to the cab.
There
rank.
were cabs.
Not
Don't
at-
lie.
Not at the
Pete.
ferry terminal, there wasn't cabs. So I thought, I'll just walk into town. And here's these big shining lights that starts with an M and ends in Ollie's. Oh,
Bit festy.
look, one pint's not going to be a killer, is it?
You notice how we dropped the name on the back of his backpack?
Makita.
Milwaukee. So is that the brand of choice for a tradie? All right. Is
For
there
this-
brand wars?
For this one.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not actually. I think they're all just the same. They're basically at the same factory. The only reason why I got Milwaukee was a quick 20-second thing here was the tool boss that I bought all my gear from. They had a sale on when I was going back on the tools, and I wanted these 6 certain power tools at the time, and Milwaukee had 6 of the 6, and Makita only had 5 of the 6. That
Right.
You are
Shop.
so full
Right.
of
No,
shit.
and that's
Hey,
the
Pete.
only reason why I went Milwaukee
the
instead
big
of
time
Makita.
you just said before that they're all coming out of the same factory, which
are.
I've been saying to you for the last 5
So if
years.
I buy an Azito,
You're getting
Yep.
shit hung on
Same.
you big time.
right.
100%.
Hey, Pete.
Well, I'm
But
just using it at
Milwaukee-
home.
But
No, no.
Milwaukee is an amazing tool.
in the some Instagram reels I
Milwaukee
see
shits
sometimes,
over
and,
anyone
and
else.
if you're buying Stanley, you shouldn't be in the trade.
Right,
And if you
yep.
buy, I don't know, Bosch, whatever,
Yeah.
these are crap. You should be Milwaukee or DeWalt. I don't know, whatever
Yeah,
they're all the
yeah.
same. But there's nothing wrong with the Zito.
If I roll up with my little green Ryobi's, I'm getting laughed at the job site.
Well, you just don't do it. Yeah.
look.
But for home,
on a
For home,
job
fine,
on a
yeah.
job site, if you're not sporting DeWalt, Makita, or Milwaukee as your power tool of choice, then you're
So is
really
that-
not a trade.
On a job site, is that an actual thing? Like when you show up, if you've got some really cheap tools,
Yeah,
are you looked
100%.
down upon?
Yeah.
Totally.
even if you're like a young fella who can't
Yeah,
afford
what if
the
you're a
good
first year
ones.
apprentice?
Yeah.
No, it's not too fair. It's play on if you're a first year, but you know that you're going to be called Ryobi for the rest of your trade.
Right.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be
Could be a
saying
lot
that,
worse.
My first year, like I wasn't sure if I was going to get in. I was 3 months in the time, and I started in October, and then Christmas came around, and Mum and Dad bought me a little cheap
get specific.
GMC drill, and no one cared about that. So
But you're saying when you're qualified,
yeah, if
you got to be showing up with some real gear.
If you're not wearing colours, then you're sort of
What do you mean not wearing colours?
well. If you don't have a good tool brand,
Well, if you're red,
Red.
Milwaukee.
Gotcha.
Green.
if you're green, you're Makita.
Yellow.
yeah,
Yellow.
I have a
Makita.
toolkit at home, and I think it just I literally bought it because it said all-in-one toolkit. I didn't even think it had a brand.
Do you have any power tools at all?
I have a drill.
Yep.
I have a tiny little drill, And I have like a Phillips head screwdriver and it's like pliers of some sort.
Oh, yep, that's handy.
A chippy mate of mine came around to do some stuff, and he said, I was like, he's like, I got to actually get there. I said, I got some tools.
Got some tools.
And he went, and he was like, I'll go home.
I'll get my
my own.
I'll
Like,
get
he
those
wouldn't be
myself.
seen holding that.
He lived a 4-hour round trip away.
Yeah.
No, he lived in Brisbane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He caught a flight home. Anyway,
Milwaukee's red and black.
So I've
1997.
gone Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I thought.
Why do I feel like you're the guy on the job site judging people?
No. Each to their own. But
probably
all
got
I'm
something to
saying
do
is
with that hattie on
Milwaukee's,
you, yeah.
Milwaukee's red and black. 1997 WCW NWO Wolfpack were red and black. So
Makes
there
sense.
you go.
Sting and
simple as that.
Luger and Nash.
Do you know one thing I want to bring up with you? When we were away on that cricket trip, you did a whole scene from Gladiator, and I still think about it all the time. You did it word for word from Gladiator.
And you didn't even think it was Gladiator. You said it was some other bullshit movie.
I said Gladiator at the time.
Yeah.
But you did it word for word. It's quite a long monologue as well.
Is this a segue?
No, I'm not asking you to do it. It wasn't. After a while, it got a tad boring, to be honest with you. What I'm saying
But it was
is
impressive.
that until you met your wife, you hadn't really been around women or anything like that before, had you?
Just
But
watch
there's no way with the little weird things that you know that you were, let's say, dating a lot. Could I say that, Petey?
Look. Here's a fun fact you might not know of me. But before I met my wife,
we're going down a dark path here.
for 4 years prior, I was actually engaged to another lady.
Oh,
Were you? Shout out to her, by the way.
that's only one other lady. So,
You're engaged.
Oh, yeah.
that
my
was the
God.
door creaking.
And I think I know why.
I think the door was
Didn't.
creaking then.
We were in an on-off relationship for a bit, but we were
Pretty on you were
engaged.
engaged.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. I'm glad it didn't work
I've
out
just,
because you got
It was a long
I've
time
just
ago.
debunked your theory.
That's something's cooking.
Anyway, there was some chat before. You can find that on Patreon, and that's all thanks to Yes Property and Finance. They are North Queensland's business, commercial, and real estate broker. Check them out, yespf.com.au. And you can see all their listings on there. I had a look at a few of the listings today.
What do they got?
Which was your favourite one?
What don't they have?
Houses.
Houses,
Oh,
commercial.
Good. Oh, commercial too.
There are commercial. There's a bull bar and ute manufacturer.
Right.
Oh, like a TJM.
Ridweld, actually. There is just property in Rendell Street. There's a Hewenden Landmark Investment, which is the old Bridgestone Service Centre in Hewenden.
What are they asking for that?
There's no pricing there. Just call now.
Call
Press
now.
the button on their
the-
website.
what's
600 will
What's
do it, I
the
reckon.
square meterage
There's
on it?
stuff in Mackay. Oh, I don't know. You have to look it up. Go to the website. Go to yespf.com.au. Very easy. Ozcan
thinking-
Crescent. There's commercial. There's business
How
listings.
fast
If it's
Hewenden
a few
away?
hectares. Oh, 4 hours.
4 hours.
Do you reckon I can get us a studio?
You'd think they would, eh?
Did you have a studio?
Well, submit an inquiry.
You'd have to
We'll have
pay.
to submit an inquiry.
Yeah.
well, just do an inquiry online.
But you could maybe
first.
get the place at Hewenden for your studio.
That'll work.
We
Yeah.
should.
It'd be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should. Actually, it's probably we got more chance of moving into that than we do into
I think you are right.
actual.
What's wrong with this room right here?
Well, it's his house.
Not enough ventilation for Pete.
We could do with a bit more of
And
that.
I have to
Yeah.
move all the shit away, so when I watch Titanic for the 15th time in 1
Or
week,
Shutter Island.
shut her
So
up.
Sorry,
is this your
half
movie
of
room?
Titanic.
This is a cinema.
Yeah, look at the chairs.
Yeah.
So this is where you watch footy games and things like that?
Nice.
Sometimes out there as well.
I thought the TV would be bigger, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This is probably the largest he could afford at the time.
Well, he's cramped himself into the
I'll
shelves
have
here.
you know this for a
Yeah.
fun fact. It's 55 inch
That is small.
on the flop.
These days it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And at these days, but at the time, the biggest one was 65. And when you look at proportion of wall to seating,
Yeah.
that is the actual optimum
Optimus
size.
Optimus
The
Prime.
Optimus
That's
Prime.
It's my
All
Optimus.
out.
Yeah, my Optimus Prime screen.
You've screwed yourself though now because if you buy an 85 inch, your shelving's
I
going to be
wouldn't
encroaching.
buy 85. I'd go to 65. That'd be the only thing I'd go
There's-
because it's actually quite with the height on the wall to the ratio
No,
of where you
debate that.
sit.
This is
What isn't it? 3-1, I think, is the correct ratio.
It's something
Like
like that.
diagonal, you have to be like 3 times away is optimum viewing distance.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just made that
Something
up.
like that. No, but it is
Yeah,
something like that.
really,
It's like an
really
extension
interesting.
ladder where you got to go 4 meters up and 1 meter out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
have
ratio.
I don't have a split system and a pool at my place, but I've got an 85-inch TV.
Oh, look out.
And I've got a similar size and 85, no problem at all.
But
Happy days.
also see what he's sporting on his face compared to mine. Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I've
Zero
got,
glass.
I'm beyond
Gotcha,
4
yeah.
eyes over here.
So did you go a LG OLED?
Samsung.
Oh.
No, I couldn't do an OLED.
Couldn't do an
That's
OLED.
too big a box for 85. Went a QLED, which is like a Wish version of OLED.
Yeah.
I don't even know the brand of my TV. It was like I got it from Target or something.
Sonic.
TCL?
A TCL.
For
It
Falcon?
could be
Look, that's no
TCL.
surprise because you're paying a fortune
A Cam
In
Brook.
mortgage.
in mortgage
Yeah.
and body corporate fees,
It's a
as
pull.
we went
It's a
through
pull
in the
and a split.
Patreon.
As discussed earlier when I laid out my weekly budget to the listeners, I am
How much
paying
spare money you've
a
got?
fortune, but I live 1 street away from the beautiful Strand that I never ever go to.
Except to get avocado toast.
There's no
Smashed.
avocado.
Smashed.
Yeah, I don't get breakfast a lot. I can't afford to eat because of my
Not avocados, at least.
What about the Subway smashed avocado toast? $2.95.
No one goes to Subway for breakfast.
They do.
Who
I don't.
goes to
Clearly-
Subway?
Not for
Clearly, you're not
breakfast.
swinging
Not for breakfast.
There has to be a market, or
I
it
didn't know
wouldn't
they
exist.
were open for breakfast.
Yeah, of course
Subway's
they
not
are.
open for
you
breakfast.
You can get
Who's going to Subway at 8
It's
a.m.?
not open for breakfast.
You can get a breakfast sub.
What's
At
on it?
Subway.
Bacon and
Wasn't there a
egg.
bacon and egg?
You can get a bacon and
You're
egg
telling
with
me
all the salad.
You're telling me you drive past the Subway at 8 a.m. It's open.
We get an Italian
I'm
BMT.
getting there.
It's actually
bread.
open from
Rewind.
6:30.
You're not up till 9 a.m. for
This
a
is
start.
true.
So what
I
do you
get
do?
up between 8:30 and 9 a.m. every single day.
in the pool.
I do my cold plunge.
Yep. You're 27 degrees
You
cold.
get
plunge.
30% more life.
So you-
an idiot guy told me that at a pub once, but
Yeah.
there was something wrong with him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
There's
dead.
everything wrong.
Yeah.
He'd only done it for a week.
That's right. Yeah, too
You
late.
don't have breakfast because you're on a morning fast every day until 2 p.m.
I don't eat. I eat 1 meal a day. That's it.
So you
I'm
fast.
Hence the structure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if since you last seen me, but I look really good now.
But unhealthily not eating is not fun.
It's fasting. It's great for you. That's
Good for your
30% more to your life.
See, I'd believe
30%.
that over 30 seconds of cold
Do
water.
you also get a prayer mat and find east every day as well?
What you're meant to do is you're not meant to eat all day, and then you're meant to gorge for 1 hour on the worst food you could possibly eat. Go into the bathroom and cry, and then go to bed. And you will live to 105. If you do
Really?
that. Yeah.
So if you do the cold plunge, you get 30%. If
Cold
you
plunge is
fast,
so-
you get 30%.
yeah, I'm gonna live to 140.
So if you do those, you're 150
Yeah.
easy.
and then
Basically, holy grail.
top the end of the week off by just hanging out in smokers areas,
Yeah.
smashing straight whiskey,
Yeah.
and you will live forever.
It's an
Old
offset and
Ramadan
a
Cole
balance.
over here.
Yeah, well, anyway. It is an NRL
Rugby league
podcast.
show.
Rugby league.
show.
Rugby league.
The women's comp is going along strongly. I can't really say the same for the Cowboys girls team at the moment, but hey, it's their first
It's the
year.
first season.
It's, they're still finding their combinations.
Gelling.
It's not like the men's did well in 1995, did they?
Not for the first 20 odd years, but we won't go there.
No.
So up against the Eels at Netstrata Jubilee on Saturday, going down 16-12. But I tell you what, it was a close game for the most part, at least. We won the second half.
Yeah, yeah.
10-0 half-time to the Eels, and Libby Surra and Tiana Rafstan-Smith getting over in the second half.
I heard something about Manselman in that game. Did she do something big or?
Did you?
Yeah.
Emma Manselman does something big in every game. She's
She's a gun.
She's a
Was there a
gun.
specific play or something though?
You didn't watch your moves?
I missed it. I missed it.
I missed that particular play as well, so I couldn't
to
expand.
go back
but
and watch that replay.
she's key.
Yeah, she's long.
What did they end up calling the women's team in the end?
Cowboys.
They're the Cowboys.
Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
So
I thought so.
I actually don't think it
I
is.
think
the
it is
term
a bit.
apparently, well, the term cowboy is
It's a gender neutral term,
correct.
if
correct.
you will.
It is.
Okay.
I think it's play on. Like, do you call the Roosters women the hens
Well, that's true. No, you don't.
Do you call the Bronco ladies the Phillies?
I just
I
thought
don't
we-
think it's anything
yeah.
wrong
the
with that.
Mares?
Is that bad to do
the
that?
Phillies.
I don't think it's
Mares.
bad.
I think it
you
gives
could-
them their own identity.
And you know, if you called the cowboy girls, it's confusing. If you called them the cowgirls,
Oh, that's
it takes the insult name away from
The men's.
Oh, the
side,
men's
yeah.
side.
because
Yeah.
the men's side gets called the cowgirls from other teams' fans.
Yeah, and our own fans sometimes.
Do you
Often.
call the,
Yeah,
A
often.
little too often.
Yeah,
the Raiders the Raiderettes?
the Raiderettes.
I think that's nice.
Isn't the cowgirls though?
What would
the
you call the
cheerleading squad?
Dolphins?
I don't know.
The Dolphins.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dolphins.
What
They
about-
are a.
the
What's
They
like-
are a Lady Gaga hermaphrodite sort of species.
The
It's like the
Dolphinettes.
where they're
sharks and
grown
the
with
eels.
one and then they
Dolphinettes, yeah.
change. They're
Do
like
they?
a
The
grown
shark.
up,
What would
yeah.
you call the sharks?
Sharkies.
Sharkies.
Sharkettes. Just
They're
put
not
Ets on
like a
everything.
1950s quartet singing group.
In my head, they are. In my head, they are. They have roller derby.
So they lost.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, 16-12.
well.
16-12.
Oh, that's
Manselman played well, though.
Yeah,
But
she did. She
came-
did something big.
She did
Yeah.
something huge.
Huge.
Pete will tell us
Huge.
about it.
Yeah.
Pete?
I was in Rolling Stone. I was at Pineapple Festival.
Excuses.
I was
Chip
the
and
only
Chase.
one here without reception. I was at Pineapple Festival.
He was looking for upside down pineapples.
I heard there was such a traffic jam getting into that place.
It was.
People
It was-
drove, couldn't
it was
get off the
huge,
highway, drove home.
You know what? This time next year, well,
Yep.
it won't be this time. Well, it might be. Who knows? Dates. I'll definitely be back. Pineapple Festival 2024.
What's
Only
the
can get
Pineapple
bigger.
Festival?
Pineapple Head.
Also at Rolling Stone, they all grow pineapples out there. I don't know if you've kept up onto that date. If you've ever transzested your way north out of
Transzested.
Friend zested.
Big pineapple packing facility. Shout out to NQ Pines.
huge. Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yep.
So it's a big pineapple festival out there on the harvest.
But when you say
Sweetest
pineapple
pineapples.
festival, is it people just eating pineapples?
I think,
They-
there's,
they
I think
had
there's a bit more to
tug-of-war.
it.
There was a
Yeah.
pineapple cutting competition, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen on TV, like on one of those American rom-coms or whatever, like a Spring County fair?
Yes.
Like,
It was exactly like that.
Okay.
It was so cool. They had 3 different bands. They had a couple of bars. They had many eatery trucks. They had tug-of-war games. They had thong throwing. They had bobbing
Thong
for
throwing.
pineapples. You'd pay your money. You know,
Bobbing
those-
for pineapples.
maybe not bobbing for pineapples.
That would, be,
gonna
that, would,
say.
that would
Made
be
that part up. I
Yeah.
thought I could slip that through the keeper.
Yeah.
You'd pay your money and you'd guess all these little mini lolly pineapples in a jar. It was
5,000
nice.
people apparently rocked
It
up.
was huge.
Yeah.
It
It was
was.
a Rolling Stone County Fair.
I saw
It
myself. I
was,
saw
it was
a ton
a
of
good
pineapple.
county fair. Oh, have you tried the pineapples out there?
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
2
yeah.
there on the bench.
Well,
Yeah.
Did you drive out there or did you get a taxi?
No, well, see, we went up there on the Friday to the caravan.
You got to get in early to
Do you
the
know where
fest.
Rolling Stone is?
No, where's Rolling Stone?
It's 40 minutes north.
Yeah,
You're a local.
You're not getting a taxi to Rolling
Yeah, I
Stone.
live in Northwood, boys. You're lucky I drove out this far.
So we goes to the caravan park on the Friday, meet up with our friends that have got a caravan. Shout out Tash and Nay, and we
Shout out, yeah.
stayed with them, and then they drove to the Pineapple Fair, which is only like 5k
In the
up the road.
caravan?
No, we
Didn't take it,
unhitched, and went out there for a day trip, and
Unhinged.
then came back, and I cooked a nice roast beef in the Weber.
Pineapple on top.
You know what I like about you and your wife? You're always doing things.
Yeah.
Like
We
you're like
do
a nice
stuff.
couple. Yeah, like you do things.
Would you say we're the power couple of the podcast?
I wouldn't
Townsville?
say that you're a
I
power
reckon
couple. I
we're a
just
power
said it was
couple.
cute that you always seem to plan like nice little getaways and things.
Such a power couple that the missus gets on the ferry
What
without
time
you.
is
on the
it?
way.
Yeah.
Shout
Well, it's
out,
hard in
shout
hospitality.
out. Look, who doesn't
that?
have a
It's hard in
blood?
It
hospitality.
is hard in hospitality.
To actually do anything.
It is hard in hospitality.
Yep.
True.
Serving the masses, running pineapple festivals.
Keep it
Yeah,
Flinders
check
Street
out the
going.
nice roast beef with all the trimmings. I
Where's the
cooked in the
pineapple?
Weber.
Oh, look at that. Is that
Beautiful.
a smoker?
Yeah, in a Weber.
Oh,
Lovely.
In location at
Mate,
Rolling
it's hard to
Stone.
cook anything in a Weber. It takes 16 hours.
Good content for radio. But on to the men's on Friday night. This was before the women's. This
I got
one.
to watch this game because I had reception free to wear at Rolling Stone.
Thanks, Grandad. Friday at Suncorp Stadium. You would think it would be the Broncos, but
You
it
would.
wasn't. It was the Dolphins versus the Cowboys.
fins up.
Fins
down.
Fins down.
Fins down.
Fins down for this one. Jermaine Asake got over for a double. Good for him. The one player I didn't have in my multi at the Dolphins. But for the Cowboys, Zach Labert got a double. Did well there. Kyle Felt, of course.
Oh, safe as
Two
churches.
to go.
Two to
Two to
go.
go.
Two to go, baby.
Safe as churches.
Scotty Drinkwater, Murray Talangi, and Peter Hiku.
He would have got another 2 if Hiku passed the ball.
This is true. Yes, he was open.
I was right there yelling at Hiku, just giving him a little direct feedback.
Little
Were
coaching
you
advice.
at the game?
I was at the game, yeah.
Business is good, huh?
No, I tell you what, those $20 tickets.
Oh, you flew down for the game? Flew up, flew down. What do you say?
Oh, I'm thinking
Down.
Down.
I was not at the game.
He wasn't
What
at the
were you
game.
doing?
yet.
What were you doing in
He's
Brisbane?
lying.
I was not in Brisbane. I was thinking of the previous.
Were you
game.
going?
He wasn't there.
I was thinking. I'm sure I went to the game on the Thursday.
All
Do you
right,
travel
let's
so much
cut
that you forgot that you didn't go to Brisbane on the weekend?
Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, and Rolling Stone, bloody everywhere.
It's all
Everywhere.
just a weekend.
I like
Yeah,
how
it's all
you-
just a blur.
the best part, you clued into that. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah.
click.
Yeah.
Did you see me lean across and look at the screen? I'm like, Friday? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No, okay. I watched the game on TV. I did not attend.
Okay.
Scotty Drinkwater kicking 5 from 6 conversions.
Yeah, he's on board.
He's got his eye in.
Yep.
I think maybe we drop Val and just keep Scotty.
When's Val back?
Not this
First
coming week.
week of the
First week of the
finals?
finals.
Yeah.
So
Fingers
he's
crossed.
So potentially,
not-
Potentially.
So next year.
Yeah.
potentially not at all.
Potentially not this year,
Yeah.
but he is available.
He is available.
for a Las Vegas trip.
Hang on.
If
he doesn't
yeah,
play.
a club pulls out.
Yeah.
Does he play round 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play
He's-
first
So
week?
this coming week is the last week of his
Yeah,
suspension.
cool. Okay,
Yep.
just checking.
So he doesn't get to. He's not doing a Jared Warrior
Yes,
Hargraves.
exactly. Yes.
And missing out on the first 5 games of the season
Yep, cool.
potentially.
Potentially.
Mind you, not that young Laybart isn't an adequate replacement.
No, that's a gun.
He's a gun.
Well, there'll be no Heku next year, so you'd think Laybut just slots right in there.
Laybart, Valamay, Felt, 3 become 2.
I like it.
Does Felt remain run on?
Yeah,
I
think so.
I think so.
You're
in a
passionate
way.
about Kyle Felt,
I'm a
eh?
big Kyle Felt
He's
fan.
got 1 season to go.
Does he
Play him
remain in North Queensland?
Yeah.
I
Felt
Super
he-
League could be calling.
No, I don't think he's got any desire.
No.
He should though. He could kill.
Yeah,
him
that's what I was
He could.
Big bucks.
Make a big.
he has said
yeah.
if it's a good contract, he might go for one. And he said he might go to Hull because his best friend Tommy Opacek's over there.
We've
but
got a contact at Hull. We can make a call.
at the same time, like he's contracted here for next
Yeah.
year, and
Just payday.
he's on 191. Let's just get him to 200
Yeah.
club games.
You like
him,
Regardless,
don't you?
I'm a big fan of Kyle.
I want him to get
I would-
200 and the
I
try
reckon
scorer.
he's the one of the nicest blokes.
I
isn't
watched
there, in the comp.
when we were at a pub in where's your Ashes thing, Ingham?
Charters.
Canefield, Burdekin.
Yeah, and he scored in the corner, and Pete yelled at everyone, "See," I think the comment was, "See, yous all diss him, but you didn't think he could do that," and everyone was like, "No one dissed him, Pete."
yeah, you do.
No one said anything bad about Kyle Felt. He was so protective of Kyle Felt.
He is.
He's got a little man crush.
He's my
Like,
boy.
He's
Yeah,
a Derrigan fella.
He is my boy. Kyle.
What is he?
Yep.
he's Kelso boy.
Or Derrigan.
Originally.
I'm a Kelso boy. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm from Kelso. I'm from Kelso Rasmussen.
4805.
4817, right?
4805 Singham.
4816.
Is it?
I actually have
You
no
know
idea.
Rasmussen. You know, there's a McDonald's out there now.
There is.
Yeah.
That's
And
wild.
the
It's one of the
KFC.
most popular ones in Townsville.
And yeah, the KFC.
Yeah.
No cash. That's big news.
Is that right?
Yeah, they've gone no cash.
Is
Big
there,
news.
Is there a Subway there
You
as
see,
well?
everyone's gone sovereign
Is there
citizen
a
about the
Subway in
cash.
Rasmussen?
Get
I
on.
actually
don't
pull
know.
up
Yeah.
the Upper Ross tab after the
Yeah.
more chili pokey
Upper Ross.
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Here's
great
me
pub.
Zinger Worksburger. I've got coins.
I've got coins.
That whole complex out there is huge now.
When I lived out there was an IGA, a service station, and a pub.
Thump
And you're
the
lucky you
table
got
even
that.
more.
You're lucky
Yeah,
you
you
got
should
that.
hit the table more, Cole.
Hit the table even more.
And the
Yeah,
bloke
hit
at the
harder.
and the bloke at the service station, murdered his wife.
Jesus.
What?
All right.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Nicest guy. I'm not lying to you. If you had a flat tire, he was there for you. You had a rough day, free ice block.
Oh.
Clearly, he had some anger issues that he was
Free
holding
ice
in.
block.
Yeah, he was the nicest guy, and yeah, he. I actually look.
Was he trying to still?
I
Was he
forget when
selling
I
a
come
black
here that
XF
this is
Falcon?
recorded for people to listen to.
Look, you're not saying when it was.
No.
I'm not saying when it was.
Was
but
it
I'm
alleged?
I'm saying I'm 40 and he murdered his wife when I was a young kid. Do the math.
So was that a proven conviction or
Yeah, he murdered her.
Can we
Yeah.
can we run with allegedly?
allegedly?
No, he went
No,
to
he-
prison.
he
He,
did it.
murdered her.
Right.
He
Okay.
got found
That's good.
guilty.
Yep.
You reckon
So
if-
the opposite of allegedly proven.
Confirmed.
Convicted.
He's a
Confirmed.
convicted killer. Lovely, lovely man.
great man, go see him.
I
Gave me a
remember him
free
being.
Musk stick
I remember
every
him
time I
being
saw him.
really, really nice
To the kids.
to the
kids.
not to his wife.
Here's a packet of fads, young Cole.
But they say OJ was a really nice guy. Well, is a really nice guy as well, and he was found not guilty, so he didn't actually do it.
Acquitted.
No, he
Didn't do
didn't
it.
do it. No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
Didn't
But
do
guilty
it.
in the court of civil law.
I mean, in the book, he said this is how I would do it.
Yeah,
but
if I did
Didn't do
it,
it.
I
If
just
I did
finished
it.
the OJ documentary series. Fascinating.
good is it?
Made in America or
Yeah,
something?
great show.
Disney, do yourself a favor, watch it. Next person that calls in, I'll give them a login.
That calls in. Hang on a minute.
Acquitted.
First person to comment under this, I'll give them a Disney login. There you go, and you can watch it.
But,
Wow.
but
Right.
the Juice was acquitted. Go
He
the
was acquitted.
Juice.
He didn't do it. I mean, there was a bloody glove with all three, with the
Yeah.
two victims and his found in his yard.
Just go
But it didn't
shit.
fit.
It didn't fit.
didn't
Do you want to
fit.
know why it didn't fit?
Tommy
Because
Lee had a
plastic
he
guitar.
intentionally didn't take his arthritis medicine. And his
Yeah.
hand blew
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
They knew that he was going to do that. This is an NRL podcast, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
NRL.
It's football.
It's
It
all
is football.
Loosely related.
But
to a
have you
football
ever
player.
watched the clips of OJ?
Did the Juice play for
Playing?
the Dallas
I
Cowboys?
don't know.
Not like that, no.
He's
I don't.
incredible. Like, again, I get it. What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying it. But
Great man.
you should see, like, when he played, he's an incredible runner.
You should have seen him in The Naked Gun. Great
Yeah,
actor.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Do you know what? I want to watch The Naked Gun.
The Naked
Just for
Gun,
OJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Juice.
Add it to
Pre-
your list right after Shutter Island and Titanic.
I've only seen Titanic once, and I didn't care for it.
No. There was room
Put
on
it on.
that. There was room on the door for him.
Put it on.
It was yeah.
There was
I
room
just
on the
don't-
door.
The look of disgust.
Well, I'm up to the part where they just had sex in the car.
So we heard.
Spoiler alert. So we can have it playing in the background.
Player points.
Yeah, so Dolphins,
round 26 versus the Dolphins. Who wants to kick it off? We'll kick it off on this side. Give you guys.
Okay,
a
no,
chance.
I've been
you-
thinking. I've
oh,
done
you
some
have?
research.
Oh, some research.
Oh,
Stats man.
He's delved into the fantasy points.
I think you're a little too
Cheese is
professional
actually
for
a
this show.
massive footy fan.
Oh, yeah.
and a knowledgeable footy fan of that.
I've gathered that.
Just a question
I'm-
on these 3-2-1s because I've noticed that Morg's laptop is in here with the guests. So how are they getting loaded up blindly?
I'll put 'em- I'll-
No,
I'll-
run sheet.
we'll put
Molly
'em-
Malone's big reveal.
I pull 'em out
Put them
the
in the
run
run
sheet.
sheet.
You know, for someone that doesn't do a lot, you got a few demands. They go,
Oh, mate, he thinks
I
he's
bring
running
the
this show.
talent in. I provide a show and a
a venue.
venue. I've got two IT guys here. Not my thing. Not my
Just leave your IT to us, eh?
shit.
Speaking of 3-2-1s, Morgs, hook in.
All right.
Go.
3, I went Drinky. 2, I went Labert. Mad future talent. I can't wait for him to replace Hiku. Shout out to Hiku. And number 1, no, that's rough. Like, good luck in Hiku, but I think Labert, the new generation, it's time. And 1, I went Dearden.
Cool. All right.
All right.
I've gone similar, but not quite. 3 points, Tommy Dearden.
I can see that.
Yeah,
can
I hope
see.
so, because that's what's happened. 2 points, I'm agreeing with you, Kyle Labert. Or is it Zach Labert?
Zach. Kyle's his
Zach.
brother.
Kyle Labert's a bit old now, isn't he? Wrong Labert.
Wrong labour.
But I gave him to Kyle Labert because I think he's great. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving along.
He did a good job in the PNG nines.
Did actually. He did actually quite well. 1 point I gave to Kyle Felt.
Well worth it.
Very good effort. Coming back from, I mean, it's not the first time back, but he's still heart and soul.
Back to stay.
Heart and soul.
Yeah.
He's got the
He is.
experience. Doesn't shy away from a carry.
No.
No,
Runs
he
it
is
hard.
strong carry.
Very.
He's really strong. Yeah.
And just a guaranteed try scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have him in your guarantees for try score.
One of the
wouldn't you?
best finishers in the game.
Yeah. He gets overlooked by all the southern media and teams and everything.
Which could be half the reason why he scores so much. He's a little, whether other teams underrate him.
Maybe. They shouldn't.
You know what I rated highly about Felty and kudos to the
That he'll give you a
referee.
lift at home at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, not only that, but also gives you a wave, and he's also all around good guy. But in that same game, he goes up for a mark, takes the ball, braces himself for landing, and the ref didn't blow a penalty,
No.
and he still got away with sweet chin music to O'Sullivan.
Yes, didn't he?
He did.
He's got ninja.
And I reckon it's all play on. There was no malice. He
That
wasn't
Sullivan.
lashing it.
How does Sullivan not see that the boot, like his
Yeah.
boot was there for a while?
Caulfield's
Why
not
run into it?
looking at. Look, there's no,
No.
way
No, he was
could have
looking the other
intentionally-
way.
He's looking
Yeah.
the other way.
Yeah.
He's just catching the ball, protecting
And
the drop zone.
He's
Balance.
gone, oh, hang on, I've counterbalanced here. I've
Yeah.
got to
Yep.
rebalance to
Yep.
get down. And what is it? The storm in a teacup, a mountain out of an anthill?
Yep.
You, media, sorry, language. No,
I don't think language
that
is
is
too offended.
play on.
If he's facing forward and does that, that's with malice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's
But
a-
there's
that's
no
a-
way he would even have seen the guy there when he's taking the car.
he
He's
was
looking
just
the other
bouncing.
direction.
Plays the ball, and then Shawn Michaels tunes up the band and kicks someone's teeth down their throat. Maybe, probably not play on, but
I don't think anyone's
still
ever
like
going to
him.
get over what he did to the West Tigers to win that game.
No.
No.
Which was fantastic.
Oh, that was
himself.
great. Yep.
It was brilliant.
Great
The
play.
escort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the perfect escort.
It wasn't an escort.
it was.
He was
2
protecting
points.
his man.
Oh, yeah.
Felty never fouls.
2
No.
points is 2 points.
That's right.
All right, Petey, speaking of points,
All right. I've gone 3 points this week. I've gone young Laybut. The three-gamer for 3.
Zach or Kyle?
Not Kyle. Not Kyle. Zachariah Leby Just-
Lebby.
just was doing it. Strong carry. He played like Valentine played, and you're not going to replicate Valentine, but out of dummy half and just those tough carries that put your hands up in the trenches and run like a bastard.
Yeah.
And then obviously was in the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, killed my Tom Dearden first try scorer, but
He should know better.
should know better. However, Tommy did pass it to Zachariah. Zachariah could have just passed back on the inside, but didn't.
He had a nice
Is what
don't
I was-
argue to the try line.
Yeah, well, it
was
was,
awesome.
it was an open line, so you might as well
And
just
that-
run for it.
Well,
And that
we'll take
defense,
someone else at the
that
same
line
time.
defense, he saved a try.
He did.
Oh, fantastic.
100% he did.
Yeah. He got right
100%
underneath that
he
ball.
Looks like the military's here to take us away.
So, yeah, Zachariah Leby for 3. 2, I've gone the dog of all dogs, the pit bull. Just, when you've got a rabid Wolverine.
I'm pretty sure I can guess who you're talking about.
Just row, 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 row.
Yep.
Big Reuben Cotter.
Yep. Definitely.
The sandwich.
The sandwich, the Reuben sandwich. Just, he is a dog. He just,
41 tackles.
In the good sense of the
oh,
term.
in the good sense. Tell you what,
It's not a weak gutted dog person.
With
Oi,
Reuben,
that's our team.
No,
yes.
no, I said he's not a weak gutted dog person.
Reuben Cotter, if you were the same age, what is he, 23
Ish.
ish? If you're a 25-year-old male man in the trenches of Gallipoli, you'll bow
God.
down in the trenches and call Reuben sir.
You'd follow him.
That's
You'd follow him into battle.
you'd follow him in the battle every day of the
Yeah.
week.
You should put that hat on when it does.
And 1 point I've gone the custodian at the back, Scotty Drake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easily could have gotten 3 and 2 in that game, but tell you what, there's a few that just they outshined. And Drinky, how good's his fifth tackle options?
I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's the future leader.
Now that our host is gone,
Yeah, what do we?
Simon,
Oh, right,
Simon,
okay.
What do we got?
We got a
What do we
co-host.
got? We got-
Co-host Pete. Just get my list up here. So I went 3 points for Drinky for obvious reasons. Team leader and the best attacking option we've got at the moment.
And sexiest man in league.
Well, that's up for debate.
I believe he is.
But I think I'm going Reece Walsh. But we all have different tastes.
Yeah,
it's
I think
fine.
Walsh
He insists upon himself.
Yeah, it's fine. 2
Drinky's
points.
What you get.
Oh,
Once you see what you get with Drinky.
that's right. 2 points. Felt. I thought, his carry's great and guaranteed finisher.
have to agree with that,
One of the best finishers in the game.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Echoing here.
And I wanted to go Zach Labour, but I am going to go Ruben Cotter. 41 tackles, most tackles for the game. Makes all the meters up the front. And they don't get offloads off him. I think it's been a big problem this season. We're giving up a lot of offloads, but not when Ruben Cotter's in the tackle. I don't know if that's true, but we'll go with it.
We'll run with it.
It sounds good.
It does.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty true. He shuts down the tackles.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other thing I love about him is he always finds his front when he's tackled. He's
Yeah.
always on his front, straight up playing the ball. He's not on his back, trying to roll over, taking time, straight away.
Well, there's a reason he's the Wally Lewis medalist
He's a gun.
for this year. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yep.
and I think that's got.
Where's
a lot
he
to do
from?
with it. Serena.
Serena.
Local boy.
Ish, local-ish.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Serena's in our catchment.
We'll claim it. We'll claim
Serena
it.
Crocodiles is his junior club.
Yep. I saw his baby on the weekend at the Juliet's. Looks exactly like him.
Just by itself,
Yeah.
having a baby chino.
Mullet?
He's just having a baby tuna. Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
I don't know if that's a good thing for her, but she looks exactly like him. It's incredible. She looks 38. It's probably not even 38, is
With a
it?
mullet.
It'd be 28 at the max. Yeah.
Tops. Good
They,
to
sh-
know.
they should get a little fake mullet for her. That'd be
Oh,
perfect.
that would be perfect.
Just for the little baby photos.
You reckon you could rip out a 3, 2, 1, Cole?
3.
Did you watch the game, Cole?
I was working.
I was there.
I caught the KO Mini.
Well, that should
And,
give you enough an idea.
After
That's
watching
right.
that KO Mini,
what
I'm
you
just going to name my 3 favourite players.
Just go
That's
for it.
pretty much what we do every week.
Yeah,
Felt-
so
felt.
3, Drinky.
Justin Lumens. Oh, no, just from this team.
2 is the sandwich, and 1 is
Who's the sandwich?
Ruben.
Potter.
Oh, of course. Get it? Yep. American.
And 1 is, can I say Todd Payton?
He's not a player.
But he deserves some recognition on your little 3-2-1 little thing. All right, Carl Felt because he's
he's-
from Kelso and I'm from Kelso.
He's
Yeah.
already got our 3 votes every week
Yeah.
for coaches of the year.
The sheriff.
Who was your 3 points?
Drinky.
It was. You sure?
Yeah.
Think about that
Potter
for a
felt.
second. Very good. All right. Well, that's round 26 and round 5 for the women's. On to this week coming up. Actually, I think that was round 6 for the women's, but yeah, it was. The women this week, it's a double header at QCB Stadium.
Oh.
It's Broncos versus somebody. I didn't pay too much attention to that. And then it's the
That's good detail.
Yeah, it's Cowboys
Yeah.
versus Dragons, which is the most important one.
Yep.
That's at 3 o'clock.
Very important game.
So, yeah, this could shape up to be a half decent game, this one. I'm going to try and get to this one.
How are the Dragons travelling? Do we get in with our membership? Is that, or do you have to buy?
No, you don't.
You don't?
But
no,
the
but
tickets are-
tickets are like $15.
Yeah.
Chickens
yeah.
are cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tickets are cheap.
I was literally going to say chickens are cheap.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have not had a thing to drink.
No, nothing.
It's great. You had a long day. It's all good.
Sorry, Rob, just on that as well, I think that's rightfully so too. Like, you've bought your season tickets for the
For the men's,
thing,
yeah.
So
No, that's fine.
I reckon, because the girls need revenue at the gate as well. So,
Oh,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Hey, just let you know, Pete agrees with that.
yeah,
yeah,
I don't
it's
think
good to
anyone's
know.
arguing, Pete.
So, no.
Yeah, no one.
No,
really
just to
said
put it
that
in there,
to
like,
me.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. Can our
Oh, really?
season members get in with this? Well, look, pay your $15 and go in and support the local ladies. Hey,
That's fair.
You can
that's
probably
just
even,
that's just my 2
you could
cents.
probably even get a membership for them.
Well,
you can get a
you
membership,
could.
but I don't know if it's ticketed.
I don't know. Oh,
I
well,
don't think it is ticketed. No, I think it's only just like a supporters thing.
Yeah.
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, so, no, you can't get a membership. I'll correct that. Correction.
Well,
Maybe,
you
I could be
can,
wrong.
Just don't
Yeah.
expect tickets with it.
No.
Support the club that will support your future.
And it's a 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. What else are you going to do at 3 o'clock on a Saturday
Look
afternoon?
I'll be
directly.
working.
Maybe not you,
yeah.
Cole.
I'll be
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, I got that.
I'll be
Yeah.
fishing.
What?
Yeah.
You'd be fishing.
Yeah.
I didn't know you're a fisherman. I've known you for a long time, and I didn't know you're a fisherman.
He's got a boat.
I've got a boat.
And knows how to reverse it.
Actually, I think I seen your boat in the back of your yard once.
Yeah. Well, hence, yeah.
Has it got a funny name?
Yeah, it's
It's called
Migaloo.
Cheers to Simon.
Migaloo.
Migaloo.
Big Migaloo.
Is it
That's not
white?
bad. It's a
Yeah,
white.
of course. And I'm
course.
white, so
Yeah, it
yeah.
works.
Oh, you're white. I hadn't.
Yeah, it's funny that.
I don't
Yeah.
see colour.
No.
You're saying you're confident down that boat ramp?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to put it. Yeah, come down and watch.
No, we've got no proof to back that up. I
Yeah,
just-
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you got to go and watch. it'd be a spectacle.
A big trailer is easier than a small trailer, Cole.
Is that so?
Yeah,
what she
small
said.
trailers they just turn too quick, and yeah.
I've got a tip actually. You grab a bottom of a steering wheel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
You turn the direction
I've heard that.
the trailer goes.
You turn the opposite direction to the trailer, don't you? So if you go from the bottom,
No, that's why you grab
if
the bottom,
you
not
wanna
the
go
top.
right, you would go left.
No,
Is that
because
right?
at the top you're pulling down, but at the bottom you're pulling up.
Jackknife it till you get to Austin Powers, and then just
And just straight up the boat ramp and
Yeah.
try again. Yeah.
Just go.
You-
front
if
down.
you have to start again at the boat ramp, leave the boat ramp. Like you don't want to be there at that point. An
depends
embarrassment.
on the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a
I
lot
would
ready
leave.
to launch because it's glass out there and they want to catch some red emperors, maybe just wait until they all do what they can do.
I would
before
not jump in
you
the
have a
queue.
go.
I'd be the last person. Like everyone racks off, and then I'd just dump
Do you reckon people have ever just not been able to do it, so they got to unhook it from the back of the ute and like
walk it down. I don't know if you could.
Depends how big your boat is. You could do that. Nah. They're muddy. You'd
They're
go
heavy.
ass up.
Muddy.
Yeah, the boat ramps. If it's low tide,
don't
there's a
know.
bit
Is
of
it?
muddy at the bottom. Yeah.
No,
I'm
you
not a
could
fisherman at all.
jockey wheel it from the top to the bottom.
But then you got to get it
Because
back
it's-
up.
But then the boat
Yeah, but then
sinks
it's
off.
just a.
It was just
It's
if you had a rope,
They're heavy.
yeah, if you had a rope onto the back of your tow ball and you just drive it back up to
Just
the top,
learn
you only
to
have
reverse.
You've
Just-
already
yeah.
said you can't reverse a trailer.
I know I can't. I can, but I'm not good. I'm rubbish.
So, PD, does it take you a few goes?
Yeah, I'm no good. Like I'm the one that you go there where no one's around, and I take up all 4 lanes on the boat ramp. Like,
Diagonals.
yeah, I'm no good. I'm no good at reverse.
So you're not going down there in busy periods.
100%.
There's no boat out here.
No.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't own a boat. When
just
does this
walk it
come up
down.
in your life?
I've had to do
Trailers?
it once,
Caravan.
and I said to my mate that has a boat, and he said, "No, you got to learn." So I actually don't want to learn, and he said,
yeah, you,
"No,
you know you could just say no to that.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good.
No, but then,
No means no,
it
Pete.
was like
Nah.
the boat's not
Yeah.
going in
No, I don't
until
want to.
it's
yeah,
a life
but,
skill I don't need.
Yeah.
but I wanted to fish, and he said the boat's not going in until you put it in. And
Who
it's like,
is this so-called friend of yours?
No, I like
Dread.
it.
And anyhow, so we go down. We're in Hinchinbrook,
Teaching life lessons.
Perfect.
and we got it in. Like, it was all sweet, not a drama. Except you've got 3 lanes of the boat ramp, and I've taken up 1.5 of them. Like, but no one was around. No one was there. So I was like, "Oh yeah, that was all right." And he laughed at me and said, "You would have been kicked off the course."
The thing I want to learn how to do is drive onto my boat trailer.
No, yeah,
Get the boat onto it without having to winch it up. That's
just-
the alpha move.
Don't you just gun it?
Oh, you mean like actually drive it up
Yeah.
onto it?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
see
that's
guys do
cool.
that, and you're like, I wish I could do
You've
that.
seen people do that?
Oh, yeah, all the time, yeah. Especially with a big boat. You don't want to be winching that thing up.
I'm really impressed with what a fisherman you are.
So is there a boat ramp of choice around
Well,
town?
I'm one corner, 500 metres away from the South Townsville Boat Park,
Right.
is what they call it. I don't even have to put my lights on my trailer. It's great. Don't even have to tie it
Specialised
down.
facility and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
Do you go out there by yourself?
Yeah, of course. That's the
Why
best.
are you acting like this is just a common thing that you're this well-known fisherman?
Well,
I don't know.
I've been fishing in Townsville since I was a kid. Dad had a tinny.
When was the last
How old are
time
you
When was the
now?
first time you reversed the trailer down?
The first time I reversed a trailer,
When he was a kid. Catch
I
up.
can't remember. It's that long ago. So I spent
How old are you
5
now,
years-
Simon?
I'm old.
No, like 43.
43. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So I spent
I was aiming low when I
five.
hit over.
Yeah, I spent 5 years of my life in the Northern Territory, towing jet fuel across all of the territory for my job.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to learn how to tow a trailer and
Quite
reverse
the
it.
outdoorsman, eh?
A little bit. Yeah,
Really
The things you learn. See, when you come on this show,
yeah.
I didn't know. I knew Simon, a hilarious local comedian.
Well, you knew I
didn't
used
know
to
he was
light
an
fires.
outdoorsman.
You used to know I light fires for a living.
Yeah, and I know that you know a lot about bats.
Bats, that
and
was-
an
yeah.
unusual amount that he has a degree in bats.
My postgraduate work was in microbats. So
Yeah.
very employable skill to have. That
I
one.
thought you were joking for a
No.
second there, but you actually have a degree in
Well, I have a degree in environmental science, and then
Right.
I did postgraduate work on microbats. Yes.
Statology.
Just before on that,
Yeah.
was your employer Wayne Enterprises?
I knew he was
There
coming. I
he
knew
is,
that was coming.
There he is. Great comment.
It was
Pete. Well done.
the South
set-
Australian Museum.
set
So
in.
close. Yeah, there was a highly paid benefactor of that museum,
Oh.
which was related to Wayne Enterprises. So,
Right.
yeah, we won't talk any further about that.
Probably
Lucius
shouldn't.
Fox.
All right. Well, 5:30 this Saturday.
While we're on nature, though, I do have a bone to pick with Country Back Stadium.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Go.
Is it to do with the?
It's to do with nature.
It's to do with the bin chickens.
It's to do with the bin chickens.
That's my favourite attraction at the game.
So I'm sure everyone knows bin chickens sometimes fly into the sails,
Yeah,
break their neck, plummet to their death.
they do.
And that's nature. That happens.
Circle of life.
It's
we
the circle
call
of life. But what could we be doing about it? Country Back Stadiums decides to use clear plastic bags and put the dead bin chicken in them and walk past children.
Oh, no.
There's a bin chicken stuck in a plastic bag with its face smooshed with blood against the plastic bag,
Brilliant.
walking past children. They're all crying.
But I'm going to go another direction here. That's a life lesson. Just like reversing a boat down a boat ramp,
Damn
they
straight.
understand life and death now.
Circle of life.
And the risk, what happens if that bin chicken spears someone's leg? So I've got a solution.
Well,
What's
carry
on
on.
your mind, cheese?
Falconeer.
A falconeer.
Country Back Stadium needs to employ a falconeer.
Do you know one?
No, but they
Do
need to
you
find
want to
one.
be the
thought you
falcon?
were
I
gonna
would
give
be
him
a
a card.
falconeer in 1 second. That would be the funnest job ever.
What credentials do you need to do to be a falconer?
It's like
You need
IT.
a falcon.
It's like
It's
it
like
is,
IT.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
just buy a bird
If you've got a bird,
falcon,
yeah.
and a glove.
and a big,
I'll
thick
put
glove.
a glove and a,
Yeah, exactly.
a big woolly
Yeah.
sack on mine, and with a
Yeah.
big $5 note to go, yeah, come and take the bait, sort of shit.
I don't know
Why a
if they go with
$5
$5 notes.
It's what they did at the Australian.
You've been to
Zoo.
Australia Zoo. Yeah. I can read this guy like a book. It's so
Yeah, you can, can't you?
You too.
I can see it coming before he says it. It's
So they need to have a
terrible.
falconeer before the game. It would be a show, pre-game entertainment. Like, it might be better than Minty
You want to
yelling
be
at
the
us.
falconer,
And the
don't you?
falcon,
The falcon just
scares
flies
away.
around, scares away the birds.
That's
I
a
like it.
bit
Perfect.
of an effort
How
because
often
those.
are bin chickens invading the
I've
field?
seen 4 die.
Really?
Yeah, I've got video of the first time, and then it happened a second time as well.
There was two.
Simon's
I think it was in
also a
the
big
Eels
environmental
semi-final last
greenie.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it the Eels semi-final last year?
yeah,
Two
2.
died.
It's not so much the bin chickens I care about; it's the people who may get speared by a bin chicken.
Question for you on
Yes.
the falconer sort of
Yeah.
rhetoric.
Yes,
What if? What if
this is going to be great.
instead of a falconer that is trained on
Yep.
said corralling its livestock,
Yeah,
what if we actually made a super suit like the Falcon,
Oh.
played by the great Sam Mackey
yep.
in the Avengers Endgame flicks,
Yep.
and he flies around in a super suit
Oh, that's great. Like on
to
a
then corral
Yeah.
said avian
way better
variety.
idea.
Instead of the falcon.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
What
I
about
just-
Condor
then-
Man?
I get it. Would you do it? Would you get up on the flying fox or whatever they call it and
Get
just
the spider cam.
spider cam
And
infrastructure?
Put a bird on.
No, I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking of like a proper super suit.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
a Falcon.
Like the jetpack dude.
with
the
a
Winter
person in
Soldier.
it.
Yeah, shit, hey.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Next
If
time you
they
look,
can do it in Marvel, they can
can-
do it in real life.
That's
next
right.
time you're looking at movies, look up Condor Man.
I'm a massive fan of Condor Man.
In which
I've
case?
said this. This is a great 1987 cult hero classic played by the great Robert Redford.
In which
Yeah.
case, much better than nothing against the Falcon. However, I think Condor Man is a much greater.
Except Condor Man provides his flight powers by glide
That's fine.
instead of the Falcon
I've
is
never heard of
a
this
jet
movie.
propelled.
But he can glide from the sails.
Wait a second. So he's in a suit on the ground.
No,
How
he-
does he get to the?
No, he's in the
bin
the flying fox, the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tie him to that.
He. So
Oh, what? Just like fucking go web to the next one.
Yeah, Just fly him to
Yeah,
the,
that-
and they can
that'll
just boop, boop. It'd be great.
He's flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
the game going?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. That's perfect.
It adds a different element to the
That's
rugby
perfect.
league.
And he also
Keeps the kids
has.
entertained when the
Yeah.
game's not at
What happens when he dies and the
We
kids have to
actually-
see that?
Or we just get a new one.
We actually
Circle of
call
life,
the-
Cole.
Circle of life, Cole.
We actually call the Falcon guy the Hawk because the Hawk is the Amazonian king of the avians. And it brings a new light to Hawkeye.
Where's that car? What is this movie?
So did anyone get their
Oh, man.
did you get your membership call when they like you have any
NRL
feedback?
show, NRL
Do
show.
you have any did you have any feedback for your membership yet? Have you had that call?
I don't think no.
Uh,
I haven't had mine.
yeah.
I'm a non-ticketed member though.
Right, okay.
So I don't know if I'm
You-
treated like royalty.
Yeah. So that was the feedback I gave. Falcon
Really?
here. Yep.
Did they take it on board?
Well, the young woman on the membership team did, but I don't know if it got progressed much further.
That was
When they ring me,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up the Falconeer.
Yes, definitely. And I
I
also
know, and she'll be there going, fucking that's the second one now.
Time to get
Can
one.
all these listeners start petitioning to get
Yeah.
this job? And
Falcon,
Simon
yeah.
Cheers needs to be the person.
Oh,
that does
yeah.
the job.
I'll learn. I'll get on YouTube. How hard can it be?
Hashtag Falconeer for
Yeah.
QCB.
Yeah.
Done.
Definitely.
Let's
That
get it
was a
going.
15-minute round way of why you don't put an ibis in a plastic clear bag.
A dead ibis. in it.
Dead Ibis.
Or dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
5:30 p.m.
NRL show.
Yeah.
NRL show.
at Bluebet Stadium where they probably don't have bin chicken issues. I don't know. I've never been there.
Don't know.
Why do we have bin chicken issues?
Well, 'cause
That's
we're
what I
right
want to
next
ask
to
you.
the
They,
river.
they live in the
I
mangroves.
don't live near the mangrove.
Very tropical thing.
But we don't have like mosquito issues down there.
Heck, you see, not really.
That's because
I'm in the corporate
Well, it's not
box,
still
Yeah, you're up in the
water.
corporate box
But
normally, Colin.
really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'm having caviar and champagne. I think they somehow work out a way where you don't. get
Next
affected
time,
by that.
next time you walk to the corporate box, because I too have frequent that
There we
area.
You doing a cleaning job up there or something, or serving food, or
Just do this. Do this on the. Yeah, of course I am. Do this on the concrete walk path to said gate D. And smell the citronella.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There's
There's-
citronella everywhere. It's just pumping
It
out.
is like someone's done a dump truck.
really industrial.
It's like Batman Begins, how they taint the water and get high. It's
So they just wafting it towards the creek, are they?
oh look, I think it's for the whole 12 games of the year. Yeah, it's definitely someone is citronella
I did not know that.
pumping.
do you like the corporate area?
I don't hate it.
I don't reckon it has the same atmosphere
No.
As
as like being in the stands.
well, it wouldn't if you're behind the glass.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I don't go
atmosphere
behind the
gets kept
glass.
out by the glass.
Yes.
That's how
I
it
don't
works.
go. I go out, but you're not in the. You're not in the thick of it.
I am a fan of it. Like I do enjoy.
Seriously, buddy, you serving food behind the bar? What? How are you up at the corporate area? I'm confused.
Yeah, well, because like
Is there Sparky problems up there, and they called every other Sparky they
it's
knew?
called a uniform change. I walk in wearing whites and a black tie, and I walk out wearing a Cowboys jersey.
Do you go up there in a tie?
Oh, when I have to work there, yeah.
Oh, you've actually worked in
But
the
you haven't
stadium.
had to work at QCB, have
Ah,
you?
shit, no.
No.
I'm always
There's
on the
100
piss up
better
there.
Sparkies they're calling.
Without a
they're
doubt.
getting pistol Pete out.
Last ditch.
No, I always get invited up there, and it's great. Like,
Why? Who?
Shout out to a good friend of the show, Matty Mason. Use a lot of his fuel.
Matthew James Mason.
Shout out to my boss, Townsville CBD Electrical, for your electrical restoration needs. Maybe not restoration.
I need to get a
is the
Minn
word.
Kota wired up. Can you help me out?
Well, look, I can do C-Bus if that's what you're talking about. So,
I don't know what to say about Minn Kota, electric motor.
oh, Encode electric
Minn
motor.
Kota.
Oh, Minn Kota. Oh, look, it'll just
He
be
doesn't
a
know what's going on,
DCT.
does
I don't know what that
It
is.
won't be hard.
It's
just
an electric motor for your boat. So you
three
can,
cables.
Kota.
Three cables is all it'll be. Yeah, so no, I've been, and
that
also
the little one up
Heyman's and
Yeah.
Sheriff and a few other places. Yeah, they invite me up there. I like it. It's nice, but you know what I really do like?
Tell me.
I've discovered this 4 games ago, where you can buy a ticket in and stand at the open end.
yeah.
So I'll buy a ticket. Like, that's my seat in seat 28 row 300, whatever. But I like standing up at the back. Like, it's like you're on the hill.
I was about to say that. It reminds you of being on the hill,
It's
doesn't
like
it?
you're
Yeah.
on the hill, but at that open area.
love the
part.
You said you like the atmosphere of the outside,
Yeah.
but you've always said you don't want to sit with me in the outer with my membership spare ticket.
I like-
and you go up to
Can I
the
be honest
corporate
with
box,
you? I
and,
like- I
and you
really
generally message me showing off.
I like the food in the corporate.
Right, yeah.
Food is
Oh,
amazing.
I had
Yeah.
pork belly there once.
Because I'm
Amazing.
from Rasmussen, so I haven't
Yeah.
eaten a meal in weeks. So
Yeah.
You only eat once a day anyway.
Yeah.
I
that's
only eat once a day.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So
Fasting
I like the
for
food
Islam.
and things up there. It just feels a bit more.
It's not great.
It feels a bit more important than me. Like there seems to be a lot of people that are doing cutting
deals,
deals
yeah,
and networks
Lancini
like that,
selling some
networking.
property.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
stealing their wallet and,
Yeah.
and asking if they have a spare cigarette I could bum.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it feels a bit more important. It doesn't feel like I should be there. And if
So
it doesn't
there-
feel like I should be there, there's no way in hell he should be there. There's
He's
no
pointing
way
at
he should
Pete,
be
by
there.
the way.
That's
Yeah.
100% lie. I actually can talk the talk. You feel like you're Jack Dawson and the corporates are Khaled and Hockley.
It's not the Titanic.
Why would it be? I wouldn't be surprised if I said
NRL
describe the
show.
corporates to me and it was just another part of the ground that he was confused. With the corporates. Like it was just like the Forex bar,
Yeah.
and he was telling everyone he was in the corporate.
He only goes to the corporates for the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Every
I got a
time
job-
I go
I
in,
got
I
a
always
job
take
there
photos.
once.
Yeah, of the
he
bar.
did the sound out there once.
Well, no, I
didn't
got a gig there for the Newcastle Knights to get some content. So I had on ground pass.
he? That would
Really?
be cool.
So I was their video guy and then you were taking photos of me from up in the
yeah, I
corporate
remember
box.
that.
Yeah, it was great. So
That
I got
would be
right up
cool.
close, did some slow mo video, and they didn't use it. So I haven't got a gig again
for the Knights.
for the Knights.
So they. Oh, okay.
their social media dude couldn't come up or whatever. So
Right.
I can't even remember how I got that gig, but I did.
Cool gig.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Did you
Very
get
good.
paid for it?
Yeah. About $1,000, I think.
No, it just
That's
does gigs
sweet.
for
I paid you
free.
$1,000 for that.
Yep.
Through the books or Frank's?
No, through the books, not Frank's. Pizza Napoli. No, it was legit. I had to give him my
Rest in
AVN.
peace.
$1,000 credit at Pizza Napoli.
Yeah. No, it was good fun.
$1,000 credit with cash.
Cash only.
Yeah.
Only.
Well,
No, cash
card.
only.
you immediately get
Frank's.
10% more. There's no GST, clearly.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, by
Rest
the
in
way.
peace,
I have
Frank.
this gift card. That's only worth half price on tonight. What?
Frank's is now South African, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, why is Frank South Africa?
South Africa's are
You
famous
want
for
to
their
go
pizza.
to the corporate area.
Frank
Yeah.
serving oxtail and
Yeah.
boerewors.
Yeah. With a biltong.
I had a couple of wines. Lay off.
Saturday,
Let's talk about the footy, eh?
2nd of
NRL show.
September,
NRL show.
5:30 p.m. Bluebet Stadium. Again, no bin chickens, but there are Panthers up against the Cowboys. And the bloody Panthers have not rested enough players.
Well, that's the name now, isn't it?
True, this
Team's
is true.
named now.
This is true.
In saying that, though, they can only name the top 22.
Yeah, but that's
So-
right. But their extended bench is Jamin Salmon.
Yep.
I wonder where he's going to play.
dog.
Yeah.
Isaac Tungo, Tom Jenkins, Luke Garner, and Matt Eisenhuth.
Yeah, so still, it's going to be a ladled on squad.
I think that
yeah,
they played
but-
clearer. You still win $200,000 if you win the minor
Panthers don't need
premiership.
$200,000.
I don't like when people say that.
They don't
Everybody
care.
needs $200,000.
But why would
They
they
don't
need
care.
it?
You're saying that? Yeah, I get what you're saying because if Cleary hurts, it's all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I said it out loud,
They're,
Yeah, yeah.
they're chasing three-peat.
Yeah.
I don't think they do when 200 there. Is it 200 or
Yes,
100?
200.
It's 200 now.
It's 200.
Is it to the club or the players?
Club.
When next
Club.
year or the year
They'd get a
after's
bonus.
salary cap goes from 10
good
million
point.
to 13 million, like 200 grand's a piss hand in the ocean compared.
And for the Panthers club, which is
the biggest
rich.
league.
Yeah.
Who,
biggest leagues up in
can you
Australia.
tell me Cowboys won the grand final in 2015? Who was the minor
Yeah,
premiers
exactly.
that year?
No idea.
It was actually Brisbane Broncos.
Broncos. I
No,
would-
it wasn't. It was
Yes.
Roosters.
Yeah.
Who won?
I just said it confidently.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
try. Good try.
Try.
Who won the minor premiership in 2017 when
Sharks.
Cowboys played
Melbourne.
in the grand final?
Melbourne?
Melbourne did actually win
Yeah,
that
Melbourne,
one.
because they were unbeatable.
But
Yeah,
they were
they
unbeatable
were-
that
yeah.
year. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was
Can I
that was not a great example.
example.
Yeah.
All right, Cowboys played in the grand final 2005. Who was the minor premiers?
West Tigers,
No.
Nope.
No.
Nah.
Raiders.
Nope.
Raiders? Yeah, I
Nope.
was going to say Raiders.
Brisbane Broncos.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Just say it, Pete.
St. George.
Yeah. I was at that grand
You
final.
could say whatever you want.
Well,
Then
it's
no one
exciting.
can prove
Yeah,
it.
it was, and our listeners will
They'll fact check.
fact
Oh, do they
check it.
fact check?
So,
Oh, they
yeah. Yeah, Ryan Robbie.
so.
Shout out to Ryan Robbie. Great fan. He always calls my bullshit. So I'm hoping that
The bullshit
Dragons
that
one
filters through
wasn't-
the rest of us.
If Cowboys don't make it through to the 8, you or for a rabid Cowboys fans, who do you go for?
Was.
Bunnies.
I go
Warriors.
for Knights.
Yeah.
Kalen Ponga, loving it at
Yeah,
the
Knights. Knights. Yeah, that's
He's
where
busted
Dad
us.
was. Yeah.
Sure, he's only 1 week. They
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, for now.
He'll play injured. They'll give him a jab. He'll be right. Get out there,
Who
son.
plays fullback for Queensland next year?
God,
Reece
wow,
Walsh.
okay. It depends who's injured, generally.
Reece Walsh and Kalen Ponga both fit.
Reece
Reece.
Walsh.
Reece Walsh.
Walsh, 100%.
After how Kalen Ponga's best player in competition
Callum
right
Ponga
now.
off the bench, 14th man.
Kalen Ponga's
Walshy.
biscuit legs.
Yeah.
One hit, he's gone.
He's literally the best player in the league right
Biscuit
now.
legs.
The only reason he is because he didn't play Origin.
I went to Origin 2, by the way, in Brisbane.
Well, that's exciting.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it's great.
I've never been before. Can I tell you? It was
Yeah, I've never
incredible.
I know, Ben.
Did
You've never been to
did you
Origin?
do Caxton
Wow.
as well?
I did. But that I don't remember that.
When did you get to Caxton Street?
After the game.
So you didn't go pre.
No, I didn't go.
Oh, you're on the same flight as Brett.
You did not go to Origin then.
I don't
Oh.
know what that means, Pete. I went to Origin. But
If you,
people
didn't
said...
go, if you didn't go to Caxton before Origin, you didn't go to Origin.
All right, I'm going to tell the story how I didn't go to Origin then. So, I wasn't at Origin, but
You
people
left
said
your
this
tickets at home.
it's nothing like you've ever seen. And I was like, all right, give it a rest. Like, it's just a footy game. I was excited, but I was like, walked in,
Just a
like
footy
nothing I've ever seen. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah, it's great. I went to my best Origin was the 1995 game
You had the
3
95 game.
when that was the Super League War era.
Yeah.
When Fatty's team won. That was great. And that was Lang Park then. It wasn't even Suncorp. It was sitting on the steps.
I loved it. It was an incredible
great.
experience.
And then I saw JT's last Origin game when he did his shoulder in Sydney.
And he lifted the shield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been to one state of origin myself, right here.
Yeah, same.
I didn't get
Oh,
to
I went
go
to that one.
Not much atmosphere.
That's out of my memory, that one.
I
so
don't-
that doesn't count.
I've been and I've experienced state of origin. I don't care what the scoreline was because
Yeah.
I've blotted that out of memory.
Yeah.
But the whole experience of pre-show and
Yeah.
the entertainment that was in the mall.
Flinders Street was
Flinders
off
Street
that.
was
I've
insane.
never seen it like that.
No,
Yeah.
that was unbelievable
Yeah, it's
for
mad.
Townsville.
Yeah.
And then walking to it, pre-show entertainment. I was up in the nosebleeds, didn't care, had the best night.
I got a Queenslander chant going that night.
You did.
Oh.
You did.
Yeah, I did actually.
when they were
yeah,
80
yeah.
points down.
Nah.
What was the
no,
score of
it's-
that game?
50 to
50
6.
nil.
No, it was 6-0 down. Or it might have been even before a try had scored and shit was getting. So I've yelled it out.
It's just caught.
Got
It's
And
it.
I've
caught.
yelled it out, and I've yelled it out,
Yep.
and I've yelled it out, and I'm on to my 10th yell.
Really?
And it's coming.
Yep.
It's coming back. And then Rob and Ed's next to me going, and me brother go, you fucking did that. And I had to use that word then. You did that.
Yeah.
I said,
You
know I
got
did
the
it.
chant going.
I know I
Check
did.
going.
I fished and
You did it, man.
I flicked lures 10 times.
Yeah, right. That's a
And
boating, fishing reference. Did you get that? Was good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, quite the fisherman, eh?
Yeah. Well, was it a surface lure or a soft plastic or?
it was actually,
This
I
will be
was,
good.
I was going for squids. I was
Going,
just jigging. I was
just squid jig. Nice. Yeah.
Certainly jigging. I can vouch for that.
Jigging or not.
We're going to talk about this game.
Yeah.
It's a
we
very
haven't even
impo-
got to the line.
It's a very important game.
Listener
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
I think half of this is getting edited, I would assume.
I hope so.
I reckon
Maybe.
let it go raw.
Just pump it straight out.
We're going in raw. That's what happens. Look, the team is not too far different. Reece Robson had a bit of ice on the chest. I saw something about a potential sternum injury.
Sternum
Ouch.
injury, yeah.
But he's named, so I don't know. He must have come out of it all right.
Just
or
a needle.
or they're just going to
What
needle
do they
it.
put in these needles? You always hear about them, don't you?
Cocaine.
Cocaine, morphine.
I'm so close to saying.
Like
I wanna
just
say.
the powder form.
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
just
Only
Just snort it. Why are we giving you a needle? Just snort it.
pretty sure they only do that in Cronulla.
Oh.
Well, the other
Also,
option
the
is-
Gold Coast.
Not a lie.
The Titans would.
100%.
Oh, yeah. It's just.
why else do you
swimming.
play for Titans?
Why do you think
That's-
Tino and Fafita re-signed?
Yeah, half your money in cash and half in coke.
So no team changes?
They got
not
a
overly.
Franks on the Gold Coast, I heard.
Yeah,
It's all
he's
cash.
South African.
Hey, as someone who doesn't devote my life to footy, so Cowboys have to beat Penrith. Who has to lose for us
We're
to go
getting to
We're
this.
getting to
We're
that.
getting
there.
Stop
Okay,
to
stop
this.
banging the table.
Sorry,
Stop
sorry.
pumping tables.
Stop thumping the table in anger.
It's big boss energy.
Do you want a Jameson and dry?
Yes, he does.
I don't.
100% he does.
Do you want one?
No.
I've come as far that one.
Anyone want one?
What? Why'd you say that like I'd asked you if you had any Jamisons earlier or something?
No, because there's.
It's like, oh, okay, now I'll get you one.
Fridge.
There was definitely a tone there.
Yeah.
All right.
You want one?
Scotty Drinkwater, Kyle Felt, Zach Labert, Peter Hiku, Murray Talangi, Tommy Dearden, Chad Townsend. All right, they're your backs.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Very, very similar. As expected, obviously, Zach Labert in for
Go Labor.
Holmes. Did well. Jordan McLean, Reece Robson, Jason Taumalolo at prop. Luciano and Hillam Luki in second row. Ruben Cotter starting lock. This is as the team is named today.
Yes. Yep.
Probably will
Who knows?
change.
Yep.
Jake Granville, Cohen Hess off the bench. Griffin Neem and Kuli Kefu Finifuiaki.
It's a great
That's a
team
good
and
team.
great pronunciation.
It's almost like our best
I've
team.
had a lot of practice for that one.
Enunciation.
Yeah, I didn't pronounce pronunciation right.
A lot of pronunciation.
That was great, though.
Enunciation.
It's a good team. That team should be a lot better than fighting for 8th.
That's pretty much our best side.
Like,
But that game against the Titans and the start to the season.
yeah.
yeah.
But that Titans, like that should have been.
Yeah.
That's a win.
yeah.
So look, it's do or die, as we sort of said at the start of I think that was part of the intro. Do or die, but then yes, we have to rely on some other results. Now, that's where it gets tricky. What are they? I don't know.
Was
I've
it
got
the
to go to the
Raiders?
draw.
No, I think it was the Raiders.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Raiders and
it
Souths.
depends
Yeah.
because if Roosters beat Souths,
Yeah.
All
We're
we
good?
have to do is win.
Yeah.
we still have to win regardless.
Yeah.
If we lose it, we're gone.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going fishing.
But if Roosters beat Souths, we're in. Or if Raiders beat Sharks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's Sharks beat Raiders.
Is it Sharks beat
That makes
Raiders?
more
It's
sense,
Sharks.
yeah.
So Sharks will beat
Raiders.
Raiders.
So
You'd
this
think.
You'd
Mate,
think.
I don't know.
The
So-
Raiders just beat. Who'd they beat? Melbourne.
no,
Yeah.
Raiders just lost to the Bronx.
Yes, that's right.
And also, don't Melbourne play Brisbane for the minor premiership?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
not for Melbourne's minor,
But if
No.
Penrith beat us, they're not going to be minor premiers.
now, if Broncos beat Melbourne on Thursday night, Broncos automatically get minor premiership.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what Penrith do.
Yeah.
They could win by 7,000 and still not get minor
yeah,
premiership.
well, it's just points on points. But if Storm beat Broncos, Penrith have a chance at the minor premiership on points. So they potentially.
But you're
could
saying
feel
that
the
they're
right
not
to-
going to care.
I don't think they will.
So
don't
why
think
don't they rest their whole squad?
Because they lost last week
Yep.
to the unlosable Parramatta.
They need some momentum.
and
Yeah, you want good form.
And they want their new 5'8",
It's-
whoever that is, to get a bit of form with
Cogger.
Cogger,
And
yeah.
it's also interesting because with that Penrith loss, like I reckon they would have, because they rested 4 stars last week and they would have rested another 7 this week. It's like, nope, let's roll out. Let's be a united front, which could work in 2 ways for the Cows and for the season. Penrith win, all right, sweet as. Penrith lose and a couple of injuries come out of it, all right, that's interesting. But from a Cowboy fan, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Penrith, for the last 3 years, have been the man. So all these people crapping on about, oh, should they rest? Should they do this? Should they do that? Oh, they've named a full strength side. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Doesn't matter. Just
So
win.
what you're saying is, and it's a long run up, and I understand.
It's coming off the fence.
Yeah.
That was a marathon run up.
Basically, you want to beat a full strength Panthers side in order to prove yourself that we are
Well,
good
it
enough to
doesn't-
be there.
Well, it doesn't matter. Penrith have named a full strength side other than Luai. So
Well, potentially, because they're, 18 to 22 could actually take the field.
Yeah.
So and
pending-
same as our 22, Tamo could play as well.
No, because
on-
it's do or die for us.
It is.
I don't think Tamo's playing.
Tamo
Okay.
retired.
I don't think.
I don't think.
He's
so.
named on the
But Jamin
reserves.
Salmon's been named all year, and he's played all year for the Panthers, and he's on the extended. So they've named a quality side. So
Could we beat a full strength Penrith? Let's think positive.
100% we
Why
can.
not?
On the
100%
bugger
we
'em.
can.
Momentum if we
can.
did.
We
100%.
Yeah.
They're not invincible.
No.
They were pretty much full strength, other than 2 changes, and they moved Critter to fullback. Dylan Edwards stood out, and that's a huge loss. So you take Drinkwater out of our side, he sets our defensive line. You watch him live. He's going, go here, go there, do this, make this happen. Drinky sets it. Dylan Edwards sets a defensive line. You take him out. I don't care about the other 2 that they rested against Para, but you take him out, Sivo scores 4.
I reckon we can beat them.
100% we can.
I don't care if they're resting, who they're resting. If we can beat them, because how many were they missing during Origin when we beat them? It wasn't that many.
They were missing 6,
Yeah.
and we were missing 5.
Exactly.
If Broncos make it through to the grand final,
I don't care about the Broncos.
do you just go for them?
No.
Fuck no.
No, what? You're
I just know
Unlikely.
how much you hate it.
Unlikely.
no.
Even though they're
Never.
Queensland team?
No.
No. I didn't even go
there's
I didn't even go for the Broncos when they were the only Queensland team.
The only way I will go for the Broncos in the grand final is if a couple of situations happen, and that is if obviously Cowboys are out and a heap of others. But if it's only a Broncos Roosters grand final, will I
Or Manly.
not only watch
Bulldogs.
it,
Yeah.
but I will not care, and I will hope for 34 career-ending injuries.
Wow. Wow.
That's an
would you
all-in
go for
goal.
the Broncos?
Maybe not career-ending. That's a bit
No, that's a
rough.
bit
I
That's
would
a
go
bit
for
rough.
I don't love the Broncos, but I think that I'd go for a Queensland team over a New South Wales team. But I just know last time I was on the podcast how I brought up the Broncos and how you're staring at me right now.
Yeah.
Like you're about to punch me.
Fair enough.
Is that I just wanted to do it again.
I got that.
Basically.
I got that.
Yeah.
No, there is a certain. I harbour a certain hatred for the Broncos that just doesn't.
Same.
It doesn't
So
surface.
do you
for
hate
any
that
other
they're
team.
winning?
No, we've hated them ever since 1995.
Do you hate them more this year?
Go
don't-
watch the Batuta
I
Advocate
can't.
presents on Paramount. There's Super League Wars, and that's why we hate
I watched it. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Super League, I don't care about. I don't hate them because of that. I just hate them.
So do I.
And I can't hate them more because they're winning, because I can't hate them more.
Yeah.
but
period.
I do hate the Roosters that fraction more. than
Room
Broncos.
took on a certain energy that I'm not enjoying.
Feel the magnet.
Anyway, boat ramps.
Boat ramps. Those places. So do or die and then rely
Yeah.
on 2 other teams' results.
Perfect
I'm not a big
world.
fan of.
No, South play Roosters Friday night.
That's gonna be a cracker.
In a perfect world, 8 p.m. Roosters. Unfortunately, I have to go for them because if they win,
I think they do.
if Roosters win,
Over
then
Souths.
their destiny's in our hand.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think Roosters beat South.
If
this week.
Souths win, then we then rely on Raiders at 4 p.m. Sunday to lose. And if that would be the case, we will finish 8th. And with that, it would be exactly the same as 2017,
Yeah.
where the last game of
Who was
the
that? Was
round-
that St. George had to win or
Dogs,
something?
Dogs,
Dogs.
Dragons. If Dragons win, Dragons play finals.
Yeah.
And they were up something like 26-6 at half time, and the unreliable Bulldogs came back and got us a.
Apparently half the
Got us a
Cowboys were
seat
fishing
in the
that
front. Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, crack the beers
Oh, is
already.
that-
They cracked the beers and they're like, oh shit, we've got to go back to
Yeah.
train now.
Like, hang on,
Turn around.
we'll keep an ear on it. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
beers in the esky.
yeah.
All right, we're training Monday, boys.
Oh shit! Yes. Well, could
So
happen
if we
again.
went on this dream run, let's just be positive. Who's going to be the Michael Morgan of 2023.
Drinky.
Drinky.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking to put it in now. I
Yep.
don't know the odds, and I'll look it up, and I'll get back to you at Pistols multi-time, but Scott Drinkwater to win this year's Clive Churchill.
Whoa. That'd be some good odds.
Yeah.
Very good. Right now, very,
now,
very,
very
good.
good.
And about as good as they're going to get.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago, he was 29-1. So
I reckon you're looking at 70-ish.
who knows? We'll
So,
find
yeah,
out.
Drinky to go on a massive Michael Morgan-esque run, get us to the grand
Drinky
final.
or Dearden?
Drinky
Yeah.
to felt.
Pick two. They're both
Felt.
going to be playing
Drinky to felt in the
Two for,
Oh,
yeah.
it should be a
Amazing.
Drinky pulls in 3 players and
Yep.
then does
Oh.
a flick pass.
Yep.
I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't
That'd
know
be
where
amazing.
that. Oh.
I've seen it many times.
Yeah,
Felty
same. Yeah.
to tie a scoring record or to take it over from Matty Bowen.
In your hearts, you
I
truly
hope he
believe
scores
that
more
this could
tries
happen
between
there?
now and then.
Look, I live in hope.
I like that. You need to have hope.
I'm a little
But I
bit
don't-
less hopeful.
I don't like to get too hopeful because I know the letdown.
I just
the
know
feeling
that-
of a letdown.
I
I get
just
the
know we
feeling
can come
Pete
out and
just sort
take
of
it.
believes that this is going to happen.
That's
Yeah, he
that's
does.
what he puts
Considering
forward.
he's putting a bet on
You've got
yes.
to.
right now.
You've got to always believe, Cole.
I just know we can come out and just absolutely play like crap sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
you know, for no reason. Like when we play
But
with
that
Titans.
has been Cowboys since
1995.
So you just
Yeah.
never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to
The
get.
only year that was so good was last year.
Mm.
And we didn't make the grand final. Like last year, you knew, yep, we've got it. We got it covered. They're not going to score points. We got this.
Even
We got this.
2015, we
Yeah.
lost the first 4.
But
But we went on a run, didn't we?
lost
Yeah.
first 3. But
Yeah.
the 2015 year, for that 11-game run, we were down 6 or 7 of them with literally 3 minutes to go and
Yep.
somehow pluck fire out.
Yep.
Last year's team was the first time being a Cowboys supporter that you had faith in your defensive line and your attacking.
So what
line.
happened this year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think fatigue.
Great question.
I think fatigue.
That's a great question.
Great question.
Tiredness.
They didn't run up Castle Hill enough?
Yeah.
Nah.
Little bit of
Castle
that.
Hill. They'd also a few big contracts were signed. So,
Yeah.
A little bit of that. A little
Little
bit of that.
Conversations are at the pub. They didn't go hard enough in the preseason.
A little bit of
By
preseason prep.
experts at the pub.
at the pub.
Oh, yeah.
They had a big off-season.
Your bar proper
There are
regulars.
some real experts at the pub.
No doubt.
It's never one thing. Like, it's not, oh, they did this, therefore they're no good. It's all those things combined.
Yeah.
It's the off-season. It's half the players going off to the World Cup.
Yeah, that's a big one. I
We
think.
didn't have the same squad for the first 6, 7 games.
A lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries killed us.
A lot of golfing.
But that's no fun, is it?
A lot
That's
of
no
golfing.
fun to say, oh, there's all these reasons. It's like, no, they're shit because of X. That's the thing you don't like. Well, it's more fun to say that.
Oh, it's easy.
It's easy, yeah.
Whilst we're talking about it before we go on to the next segment, Scott Drinkwater, Clive Churchill, 226-1.
Hey,
Oh, I might put 10 on that.
Yeah.
Tom
Oh,
Dearden, 451-1.
really?
That's good. What about Cotter?
I just
Oh, he's closed it.
Open it up.
no, he was high. He was like 500-1.
For Ruben Cotter.
It's worth a couple dollars.
Yeah, they cap
Couple
it
dollars
off.
This
on
is how
each
they
one.
get you, Cole, was gambling.
He'll stand up. He'll stand up in a big game.
They cap it off at 501s. Yeah,
Is
Cotter was
Peter the
in
21st
501s.
birthday? Why does he have all those drinks in front of him?
Pete's going hard.
Quadruple
I thought
par.
someone was having one, and
I
then
literally, you
There
asked
you
me if I
go,
wanted
there you
one,
go.
and I
It's
said
nice
no.
and cold.
Yeah. Now you've got one.
Hey, Jamison's, if you're looking for a Jamison's, I'll tell you the greatest pub to get one at. The Riverview Tavern.
go on, Morgie, you can have.
Oh, it's tempting. It is tempting.
It
Postman this week, Aaron Parkinson, he's sent in a comment saying he's got to give. Oh, sorry, he got to go to the Phins game versus the Phins. A nice view of Felt's try. Not sure if they televised the streaker right in front, right on the final siren. It was amusing watching his pants slowly fall down as he was being escorted off by security. They stopped him to pull his pants up just before taking him down the tunnel.
You know who could have stopped him? The Falconer.
The Condor
Falconeer.
Man.
The Falconeer.
Condor Man.
There's a
Condor Man.
I have a question. Are you a streaker if you've got clothes on? Or are you just
No.
a pitch invader?
No,
Pitch invader.
You're
Yeah.
a pitch invader.
So, yeah, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, like, is he not a streaker?
What if it's just no shirt?
No.
Ooh.
Girl, yes.
What if
Male,
you've
no.
got No clothes on,
Yep.
but you're wearing your best Mizuno runners and socks.
I think if you can
okay.
see genitalia,
That's streaker.
you're a streaker.
Yeah.
I think that's the rule.
I think even just ass.
Yeah, fair. But you can probably see
because
genitalia
you
if
can
they just
be
got ass.
Yeah,
Generally.
Yeah.
But no, they might be wearing some kind of sock mechanism.
G-string,
Yeah.
if you will.
But
yeah.
a chick streaker wearing a G-string, wearing ass and tits out, that's awesome.
That's-
but it's not full streaking.
That's streaking.
We want to see box.
It's
Whoa.
Whoa, do you want to mark that?
158.50.
Yeah.
No, that's staying there.
Yeah,
On
okay.
that note, Scotty,
From all male views, we just...
Yeah.
yeah,
if you're going to do it props.
We want to see.
Oh, who does
Is
it?
that the episode title?
Do you wake up on Wednesday
now.
morning sometimes with regret?
No.
No, never.
Episode 149. We want to
can
see
you
box.
picture him doing that?
This is the first time
the
I've had
title.
a drink on the pod for about the last, I don't know.
Is that your
we can
episode
tell.
title?
A couple hours.
Episode title.
It should be.
Want to see box?
It should
Yeah.
be.
Actually been pretty good until you bastards come on tonight.
I want to see.
Box.
Yep.
Now about box. No.
Welcome to On the Ranch, episode 149, probably the last one.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Maybe we'll get you some box for the 150th.
You two might be here next week, actually.
Yeah, because
I'm not.
He's
we're
not.
actually cancelling you. Cancel culture is
Can I-
coming
can I
straight.
It's coming straight for the pod.
Can't you zoom in and do the podcast?
Oh, he could, but maybe we'll have some technical issues.
Yeah.
Right.
The old
Yeah.
technology is a
Also,
actually
how would you
put him on that
explain how to
screen.
zoom in to Pete?
Like this?
I feel like Pete still sends messages and puts his name at the end, like what my dad does. Hey, mate, meet you at the pub, Peter.
Only if it's the first text I've sent, like, hey, Carl, haven't heard from you from a while. It's Pete.
I do get long-winded messages from you sometimes.
Yeah, but they're fun.
Define fun.
And at what time in the morning?
midnight.
Midnight.
1 o'clock.
Most of his messages are like out the front or
Yeah.
inside
Yeah.
or
Are you on tonight?
coming down tonight.
You know what
20
that is.
people need free entry,
Yes.
drink cards.
I've never asked for drink cards ever. Come on now.
Except once. Tipping comp.
They were offered.
I forgot. Have we talked about the game? Yeah, we have.
We have,
Oh, good. Yep. We're going to win.
Yeah, I was there.
We're going to try and get there.
Before
You were
we
there.
I was there. Good game.
The game hasn't even happened yet, but you were there.
How,
Yes.
how do we win the game? I reckon straight
question.
through the guts.
Well, that's, yep.
I'll go around.
Just go around. Yeah, fuck him.
we've got such a strong bench.
Oh, we've got a great bench. How
Like-
good's Cohen Hess these days?
Off the bench, great. Like, we've got tackling machines in the middle. I reckon
Yeah.
our middle will do it good for 25 minutes.
I would like.
Game's
Don't get me wrong. Lukey is amazing, but I would like to see Nanai out there for this one. I think he'd
don't
be
know.
handy for that aerial assault.
Yeah, I can see
I'd
that.
actually rather see Lukey Nanai start and Luch off the bench.
Well, Luch is in the four. Yeah.
Purely on the fact that you've got a tearaway that doesn't have to play 80 in the second row.
He would be good impact. Yeah.
I think the
Give it
issue
up.
there is you need that defense.
50 minutes of Luch from 30 on.
Luch,
play
yeah,
field.
you're
But
right.
he's solid
Luch's
in defense.
is-
And against the Panthers, you need
Yeah.
to stop them.
and you need that in the first 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
How do you reckon Labour will go, Ben?
I reckon Laibart
He's fine.
is
Who's he going to be
prodigy.
marking?
Honestly, think Leibart's prodigy.
Leibart.
I think he's great too.
I reckon he is the
Yeah.
prodigy.
Well, Crichton.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a test for the young fella.
Won't it?
That's right.
Won't
yeah.
it? Assuming they run out as named.
Yeah, that'll be a test.
In saying that, Hammer in Origin marked a ramp
True.
to the Trebojevic.
So how many games
And
has
did not
Labour
s-
paid?
No, but that was like
Yeah.
Hammer's debut Origin when New South Wales ran right over us, and he was marking a ramp at Trebojevic.
Talking about the hammer.
Leibart's marking Kreider has just played fullback to
Yeah.
going back to centre. I
got-
reckon Leibart does
We
the
kept
job.
the hammer really quiet.
Yeah.
That was really good on the weekend. He
Yep.
did nothing.
Yep.
And I don't know if you could hear it, but it's through the telly. You could hear every time he got the ball, you'd hear someone from the Cows yelling out, "Hammer! Hammer!" Like they were just straight onto him every time.
So I don't know. I think Leibart will do a job on Critter.
Good.
I really do.
I love this positivity.
And Felty on Toto.
Oh,
It's look, Felty will mark above him, but Toto is you remember Matt Utai?
yeah, that's a really good comparison.
You know?
Yeah.
But Toto's like better.
Yeah.
And Matt Utai was the gun of guns. Or Aquila Uarte.
I don't think Felty's got an issue defensively.
Defensive
No.
not defensively.
One-on-one.
One-on-one, he's fine.
One-on-one.
Toto,
Yeah.
Toto, you can't. He bumps. Like,
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
a pinball.
he's like Bowser's shell. Like, well, he is.
Except if you jump on Bowser's shell 3 times, he dies.
We just got to jump on top a
He's
few
got
more
to jump
times.
on his time. That's it. He's off.
All right,
Yeah.
so Kyle knows how to do switch in music. Just come
does.
down on it.
100%.
That's a good
I don't
point.
know.
That's the special move.
A few boots to the head.
I don't
Mortal
know.
Kombat.
Like, I honestly think I'm with Cheersy. Cowboys can win easily.
Yeah, why not?
And easily, not just hard, but they can win this easily.
Like, we just have to play the best game we've played all season,
we gotta turn
and then we'll win.
We got to turn up.
And that's possible. It's,
Can be done.
They're in form.
yeah.
And actually, I think that game against the Dolphins helped.
I reckon we left about 30 points out there against the Dolphins as well.
Yeah,
Like,
we did.
That
There was
could have
At
been a
least 2
bloodbath.
bomb
Felty
tries,
should have
3
got
bomb
2.
tries. That,
Which then leads to leads.
yeah,
as well,
exactly.
so.
But there was a couple of breakaways in that
48-12, we're going to win.
48-12.
Yeah.
That's a huge score.
It's done. That's what's going to happen.
But that just come to you then. I saw you
It
stare
just
off.
came to me just then. Yeah. I was looking at this lovely portrait of the lovely couple and 48-12.
Was it the middle one? with
No, the one with
buffer?
the hat.
See,
I like the middle one because the buffer's in the background.
because of the dog.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
The late
It is
great or Rottweiler.
Tipping comp?
Sure.
Right.
All right.
This
Yeah.
is going on long. Sorry, language.
Hasn't it? Hasn't it? Yeah, top 10 in the main competition. Get your tips out is winning.
I love that name.
159 points.
Who is that?
I don't know. Got to look him up.
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Lemitch, pretty sure I know what his name is on 156 points. So 3 points behind. We are going all the way to the grand final in this tipping comp.
No.
So is that Le Mitch, like a French spin
Lemitch.
on it? I like it.
Lemitch. Yeah. It could be IE Mitch. Because you know how
It's
the
hard to
I,
tell.
the
They
I
didn't
looks like
yeah.
an L.
Yeah.
Could be either or. Spud. With
Oh.
some exclamation points. 155 points.
Not the most creative bloke, is he? Spud.
And that could be his name.
He's good at tipping, though.
And in a tipping comp, that's
Yeah.
necessary.
Surname could be Carroll.
Creativity's not useful.
Tracks.
I think Spud's name is a bit of a shot on me.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Trax is on the ranch. He's in 4th place, also on 155, so equal second, equal third, actually.
Wow.
Not taking margin into account. Fradog on 153, along with Simon 90 and JJ 86.
Do you reckon they were born in those years?
Potentially. You would
be
think
weird if they
so.
weren't.
Especially
It'd be weird if they
JJ.
weren't. Yeah.
Yeah, would be very
Yeah.
weird. Speaking of, Foss 89
Oh,
is on 152.
Are
and
you
the-
guys in the tipping comp?
yeah, because
are.
I
And
want to
you're
know
not
where
even
they're
featured
coming.
highly.
No.
I'll get to
We're
us.
coming.
You're
We're
meant to be
coming.
the expert.
I'm really
We're
fascinated.
not.
We're coming.
The Donk 81, again, birth
Yep.
dates.
Birthdays.
Hadn't looked into that.
Come on, fellas, get more
What would creative. your name be?
Luchiers.
Cheers.
Real creative.
Are you in this one? I haven't heard your name yet.
No, I'm not in a tipping competition, no.
Potato 69, 420. I'll leave that where it is. Twitty 70.
Oh, 69, that's a sex thing.
Yeah. And 420.
What do you mean,
Anyway,
sexing?
Oh, it's when, like, just imagine what a 69 looks like. Like,
So you got 6 and 9.
yeah.
Yeah, but I still don't.
So the 6 is the head. The circle of the 6
you're
is the
not
head.
40.
So 6, you got 6 and you got 9.
Yeah.
Oh, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get it? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It's a bit naughty.
But
It
it's
is
not
naughty.
side by side, it's above each other.
Well, it could be side by side.
Nah.
Oh, it's no.
Ah, dear. Look, I'm 45th.
45th.
Out of how many?
There's about 100 regular
Okay,
tipsters.
that's not there. Halfway.
You're
you know.
45th.
45th.
That's a bell curve.
What's Pete?
And he's the leader.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh, we're coming there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Morgan TSV, this guy,
Yeah.
74th.
oh.
But
Whoa.
I did get 7 out of 8 last week.
You did, as did most people.
That's disappointing.
It was an easy round.
Yeah.
Easy round.
Not me.
Let me have my moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, I did say that, 100 tipsters? There's
Yeah.
actually a few. There's about 108, 109, but there's 8 or 9 who don't tip.
Yep.
So, of 100 regular tipsters, pistol blazing 2 guns,
Pew pew bang bang. Woo.
99.
99.
99.
So there's a lot of questions here, Pete. There's a lot. Do you put them in every week? Or are you
Yep.
just sometimes getting all the away teams?
I have a system. He does
have a system.
Have you thought about reimagining the system?
I just can't, but I have for the last 5 weeks because I've needed Broncos to win, and that's what's been getting me a point each week.
Right.
So my system is, which everyone who's a long-time listener of the pod knows, that I go Cowboys every week,
Yeah, that's a fatal error.
Warriors every week, Raiders every week, and whoever plays the Broncos every week, and whoever plays the Roosters every week.
Oh, so this isn't tipping. This is just loyalty.
This is
Blind
Yeah, it's just
loyalty.
like,
well, but
You're aware of what the goal of the tipping competition is.
yeah, but I've got integrity, Colin.
It's not like golf, where lowest score is better.
I'm playing the golf way, but
So you're the real winner here.
He
The
calls
last-
it. He calls it integrity.
the last 4 weeks where I've needed Broncos to
Cowboys
win, and I've actually had to tip them for the Cowboys. I haven't put money on it, but I have had to. I fucking hate this.
so when you bet for money, do you just go still with loyalty?
Most times,
Jesus, with your own money.
With your own money?
most
Or
times.
his.
Wow.
Sometimes.
Must be nice,
Yeah.
huh? Being a Sparky and being able to throw your
Because
money away.
When you win with integrity, you win double.
Well, you don't.
No,
Well,
if-
you sort of do.
That's Sportsbet's logo.
You kind
I don't
of
think
do.
that's how it works.
Bet
Is
with
it?
integrity.
Pretty confident.
Sportsbet's favourite customer. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, they see this. They're like, is this some sort of? Is he trying to lose?
I'll paint.
Is
Is this some kind of money laundering
Is he
scheme?
washing money for this?
Hey, there's a Senate inquiry over pits.
It's a Senate inquiry.
I'll paint the picture for you.
I'm looking forward to
Paint
it.
it with
I'm
your
gonna move so I can see better.
Grab a drink.
Yeah.
So I'll have a punt, right? And you have your wins, and you have your wee draws, and you have this, and then you have that. You then know that you're onto something when the Cowboys play the Tigers, right? And you just think, at home at QCB, I reckon they'll win by 51 plus. At 91 to 1. And at the same time, there's a greyhound running at Terrell called Big Pistol, paying 6 to 1.
Crazy if you didn't.
Big. It's sort of an omen.
Well, yeah.
So when you put $10 on that, you win $4,000 for the year. You're sort of up for the next year
But are you?
and this year.
Don't
Oh,
know.
you're even.
We won't count the last
Yeah,
two.
you are.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like it's like your grandfather with dementia telling a story? Like you can tell the rumor just thinking, "Hurry up!"
Yeah.
and he doesn't know that.
Come on,
He
Pops.
believes people are like waiting,
Hanging on
bated
every word.
breath. Yeah.
Colin,
I
Colin,
like
every
my
week.
picture.
Loves the
Every
audience. Mr. Friday night.
I'll give another classic example on that. And
But he's doing it again. He's
Yeah.
gonna do it right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Even
the
after
same
you
story.
even if you just told him
Yeah.
what happened.
yeah.
It reminds me of my grandfather, Jack Leck, rest in peace. But he used to tell the fucking most boringest stories, man.
Well,
and you
this-
do that. You're
well,
doing
this-
that right
This story is
Okay.
boring. This is
And the bladder.
This is called, for one of those playing at home, called Titanic Trivia. And let me paint the scene for you, okay? Let me paint the picture.
You're not getting home before midnight. Just quietly.
What?
So,
I'm just confused. I thought we were talking about NRL, but that's fine. We'll go Titanic.
We'll go a little Titanic.
Did you know the boat
trivia,
sinks?
please.
You're not betting on the boat sinking, are you?
It's
So I'll paint the picture.
He's never
for
gotten
you.
that far. He always
It's
cuts
a-
it off
that's
early.
right.
This is about the jewel of the ocean.
It's basically the jewel of the ocean. So Brock Lovett, right,
Who's that?
played by the late, great Bill Paxton.
Yep.
He's on the boat. He's at the start of the movie.
Is Bill Paxton in Titanic?
Yes.
I didn't know he was dead.
Yeah, he died.
He
Bill
does
Paxton,
a monologue at the start and talks about, it gets me every time. And the fat bloke with the beard with a yellow smiley face goes, geez, boss, you're so full of shit. And he goes, right. Anyhow, so the big fat hairy bloke with the beard, he gets these, we're going live now. And they drop the submersible. They drop the submersible. They do it. They go into Titanic. And the hairy beard guy grabs the remote control for the robot. And he goes, righto, I'm in. And he's maneuvering away. He's getting to the safe of the great Caledon Hockley's, where the heart of the ocean is buried. Now, what is the name?
Perfect.
Yeah.
There's 2 words. And what is those 2 words on top of the bloke that is controlling the robot?
I don't know.
Well, maybe the listeners can tune in and answer in later on.
Thanks so much, PDA. Another appreciate that.
Another granddad chat? Yeah.
Brilliant. Had an onion on his belt.
Colin, do you have that comedy open mic
I do have
on
that,
Thursday
yeah.
night? So
Yeah.
that could win.
He can't.
That could
He-
win
he-
best newcomer.
He can't make it.
That's not actually a comedy show. That's just talking facts on the Titanic.
But we were just that. I think you should come along to Molly Malone's comedy club.
There's plenty of other open mics around town. Let's push those.
I think Opie J's has got
I
one.
need someone of Pete's talent showing up. He'll crush everybody.
That's true. That's true.
Someone this funny.
Yeah.
So Simo, Molly Malone's every Thursday night, right?
No, every second Thursday.
Every second,
Every second Thursday night.
Yeah.
Is this Thursday night?
This
the start?
Thursday
This
being
Thursday
the
night is the night.
I don't know what the date is. 5th or something.
Yeah.
So what's the date?
Have they missed
today?
it? Have they missed it when this comes out?
No, this comes out tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Right. So tomorrow night, if it's coming out, I'm just confused with the time.
Yeah.
But-
Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night, come down to Molly Malone's.
Yeah, if you're sick of Pete's stories, come down
Yes.
to Molly Malone's tomorrow night.
No,
Thursday
yeah,
night.
well,
You
yeah.
can come down tomorrow night if you
Yeah,
want.
definitely go. Are you open Wednesday?
We are open Wednesdays.
Yeah, good. Yeah. No, should be good. We'll get the local legends. Henry Bretts will be there.
Henry Brett's Paddy,
Paddy,
Indy,
Indy,
Timmy
Timmy,
Axton. Not so much a legend.
Ilya Shambat,
Who?
the Russian dude.
Ilya.
Ilya.
Ilya's funny.
There's this Russian fella. He does comedy. He's been doing it for 2.5 years.
Give us one. Give us one.
You can never understand this guy, because his Russian accent is so thick,
Yeah.
and you don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Every now and then, he just comes out with some gold.
Yeah, I feel like in his own country, but he's like Louis C.K. Like he's just renowned.
Yeah,
When he
it's-
comes to Molly's on a.
It was
on
about
an open
2
mic,
weeks
he
ago.
doesn't get the respect that he deserves.
I was driving past Pimlico High School. It was pissing down with rain. Here's Ilya walking up the middle of the road in the rain. I don't know why
Did
is he
you
there.
stop?
Well, no, I was moving house.
You didn't
I was
stop.
moving house. So, like, my mate.
Oh, cheesy. That's more of a story about you, my
Would
friend.
you stop?
Fleabag.
I
Would you stop for Ilya?
I would absolutely stop.
If you went outside of North Ward.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
leave North
you don't go to
Ward,
Pimlico.
so, yeah. Who? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to Pimlico.
Do you know
a-
where Pimlico is?
Yeah.
I actually played the Slogs cricket game at Pimlico on
Gill
Sunday.
Park. Yep,
And by
Gill
Slogs
Park.
cricket game, I had one beer and left because it was hot.
Well, that's
Sometime.
cricket.
It's a
I
Sunday.
thought it was indoor cricket comp.
Oh, no, that was an outdoor farewell to the Mr.
Slogs
Brett.
are a multifaceted organisation. We've got events going.
Empire.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's an
Worldwide,
empire.
international.
Cricketing empire.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we're getting an IPL franchise.
Franchise, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kinda,
Yeah.
He could have been working on a bit about rain.
could
Problem
be.
is, you never understand it.
Could be good.
But I wonder, though, if in a year or so he's just going to come to the pub and go, "G'day, fellas." And
Well, I was going to go.
it's been this
Joaquin
mass.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an art piece. He's
Yeah,
done.
I like it.
He's just gone for the bit for 3 years.
Yeah.
And
Which
he's-
would make him hilarious.
Oh, that would be the best joke in the world.
yeah.
So you're saying he's an Aussie sleeper?
Yeah.
He's
Or
taken-
a Russian spy. I'm not sure.
taken the
be
long
both.
way around it.
It's not
but
Evgeny, is it?
Petey, why
Double
don't
agent.
you get up and do some stand up?
I don't have a good yarn. I don't. I
What
can't
did you tell?
deliver
Yeah,
it
I know you just
properly.
recited a movie.
Yeah, I just
He doesn't have a good yarn.
Oh, he can recite lines from
yeah,
from
yeah.
movies.
I don't have my own material properly. I do, but I don't, and it's I wouldn't deliver it as good enough.
He does.
Yeah, I don't think you would
he
either.
does
Move
on
on.
the spot.
Yeah,
You've seen
I
on the
get up
spot.
and do on the spot. I love on the spot.
yeah, but on the spot isn't exactly trivia.
Put some zingers
Do you
in it.
write on the
Punch
spot
it up
yourself?
Yeah.
I've watched on the spot a few times and actually got a bit fired up, and then I've remembered, wait, that was Pete that did that.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. But
Like
You
Phil
imagine-
Gould-esque.
it
You
is.
mentioned we go into Molly Malone's for a stand-up comedian Thursday night comedy, and here's Pete going, all right,
Fortress.
it's Friday, Saturday, 22,
You know what it is?
this, that, and the other.
It's the cadence.
And we are live.
Yeah, he's got a voice.
That would
for
be
radio.
hilarious.
Cheesy, could you help punch
If
him
he
up
was a
just
better
Yeah, we'll put a
person,
couple of paint.
he would
Yeah.
be good at radio. Like if he
nerd.
Well, there'll
if
be
he
there's a
wasn't
job going
him,
soon.
His voice is fine. It's the personality that sucks.
Yeah, see, you know.
There's room.
I think there's a couple of jobs going in Townsville Radio in a couple of months.
There is. I heard
Yeah.
they're looking for a breakfast radio host.
Strangely enough, he does a guest piece on there.
Oh, he's,
Well, are you
he's
on
sliding
there?
in.
I'm sort of in there. No, shout out to Bretzy and Archie.
Shout out to Bretzy and Archie, both slugs.
Both
Best
slogs.
slugs.
Inaugural.
Best
Oh, Henry's inaugural.
Yeah, and
Inaugural
Archie's
side.
too, isn't
Yeah.
Archie does. He's a great bloke, but jeez, he's got 2 left feet.
he? Archie's a great cricket
What,
player.
when you're talking about
Are
dancing?
you talking about Brett or are you talking about Archie?
Yeah. Archie's much
Archie's
better than Brett.
way
Oh,
better.
yeah, but
Much better.
I don't know. Archie's
You're
good and
confusing.
all.
You're confusing the two.
No, I'm not.
Brett
Archie
sucks,
do-
and I'll
Archie
go
doesn't have
right now.
hair.
Brett sucks.
Yeah.
Archie's good.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Brett.
Brett's
The,
who
the
listens
best
to
thing, no, the
show.
best thing about Brettsy is
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
about
mates with him since he got to Townsville.
NRL show.
Saw him do comedy. He's great. He's awesome at comedy. On the radio, really good. Really good with the ladies.
Yeah, very
It's
good
like-
looking man.
Great looking man. And it's like he's one of these guys that's good at everything. We hate them, don't we?
I hate the guys that are
Hate
good
them.
at everything.
They're just good at everything. But then I saw him play cricket.
Yeah, he sucks.
It's so refreshing.
But I suck at cricket.
He is human.
Yeah, he's just human.
I just don't suck as bad as.
I
Brett.
reckon you'd be fine outdoor. You've got a very front foot straight technique with your batting.
I feel like that's a dig at me being pigeon-toed. By the way, did you mean that?
Front foot, like you're on your front foot.
That's a compliment.
Oh, okay. I thought you were ridiculing my pigeon-toedness.
No, I was
which
talking
many
about your
have
technique. Like it's a
done.
very
You think I got a good technique?
And Cole
For outdoor
does
cricket.
floated up, has a good leggy. Like, there's a leggy off here. I've seen his leg
Really?
work. Yeah.
Well, you see my trophy.
A
Hard
lot
to
of
beat.
people call them leggies when I'm. It's not.
It's
really
not a
spinny.
leggy.
What is it?
It's just right arm slow.
Maybe it hits a little rock or something
Yes,
on the way down, deviates a bit.
I think my trick is people think, oh, he's bowling leggies. So they think the ball's going to spin.
then you
They think
bowl
it's
it.
going to be hard. If they just realize, oh, no, he just is not very good.
Just slow and straight.
Yeah.
They just belt it.
Shit gets wickets.
Well, it's also the amount of time the ball takes to get to the batsman. They have about 4 hours to wonder what they're going to do, and by the time it gets there, they've forgotten.
You could listen to one of Pete's stories and the time it takes me to bowl the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've thought about 14 shots.
Yeah, but I've got good stories.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
that just wasn't one of them before. Tipping comp.
Oh, the
NRL,
tipping! I was still holy shit.
27.
Still
Let's
playing
smash
on
through it.
here. This has been a heavy
Some
lift.
people want to go to sleep. Thursday, 31st, 7:50, Suncorp Stadium, Broncos, Storm. $1.65 Broncos, $2.25 Storm. Kick it off, Cole.
Broncos by 14.
Broncos by 14. Yeah, right.
Storm 6.
Storm 6.
I've gone, and I hate this because I hate the Bronx, but I've gone Bronx by 4 purely on the fact that they'll sew up the minors and that Cleary might rest.
Okay.
Not that we need him to rest because we'll win anyway.
No, that's right.
Yeah, what was it? 48 to
48 to 12.
yeah, something like that. Yep, 46-12. Yep.
Bronx by 12.
Bronx by 12. I'm going Bronx by 6. I hate it, but I have to do it. Friday, 1st of September, 6 p.m., 4 Pines Park, Manly, $1.23. Tigers, $4.20. Cole, rip it.
Sorry.
Who are you texting?
No,
this
my dogs need food and things.
You're
like
texting
that.
your dog.
I'm coming home,
Texting
guys.
yourself.
Be home soon,
I
Dad.
was looking at my phone. I was thinking, oh, my 2 dogs are super
Oh,
hungry.
my dogs need food. Yeah, get him, Sheba. Here's some pellets of pedigree.
Has there been conversations between you two about removing him from the podcast?
Later tonight.
What's your tip?
Manly Tigers.
Tigers.
He's just picking at random there.
Manly, definitely.
I don't like Tim Sheen.
14. Manly by 14. Well, why'd you
Oh,
pick
wait.
the Tigers
That
then?
makes,
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
That makes no
Because
sense.
Tim Sheen's got booted.
Yeah, so now
Yeah, I go for the Tigers.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's
fair,
yep,
that's fair.
yep, that's
Fair.
I gone Tigers. I reckon Tigers.
Okay.
Yeah, Manly got nothing to play for. I'm going Tigers.
I'm going Manly.
I just can't pick Manly. I hate them.
Yeah. But you tipped Manly.
No, I picked the Tigers.
He tipped Tigers.
Well,
I thought you
I
tipped
can't remember.
Mans.
Oh, carry on. 8 p.m. Accor Stadium. Rabbits, $1.77. Roosters, $2.05. That's Roosters versus Rabbits, Cole.
Roosters to win, Cows to go through to the finals.
I want South to win, but I think Roosters will.
All right.
I don't
Pistol.
want either side to win, but the best part about
So a
this,
draw?
No, draw doesn't
We definitely
help.
don't want to draw.
Draw doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
Draw does not help. So Roosters win, Cows later, which we'll get to, which means Roosters and South don't play finals.
Correct.
That would be good.
I don't want them to win, but bunnies.
I don't want any of them to win, but Roosters. I think they do it in this one.
How
Saturday.
did a bottom 4 side get to 9th and almost knock on the door?
Exactly. My question as well. Saturday, the 2nd, 3 p.m. at Suncorp again. Dolphins, $1.60. Warriors, $2.05. That's Dolphins.
Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
Waz,
Easy.
up the Waz.
Waz all
Go the
round.
Waz.
Which means the Dolphins are upset them. You watch. 5:30 p.m. at Bluebet. Oh, this sounds familiar. The Panthers are $1.28 up against the Cowboys at $3.65.
I've got to go the North Queensland Cowboys. I wouldn't be able to leave the house if I said the Panthers.
You don't have to. You can
I
be a man.
First
Rob
of all,
doesn't.
I don't.
No, I
obviously, I clearly, the listeners can clearly see I don't have the knowledge or devotion that you guys have. But I'm allowed to be a fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I will be a Cowboys fan until I die. So the Cowboys.
Yeah, my boy.
Nah, we don't need to do that.
He's just left you hanging, Pete. Yeah, Cows 46-12.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, my score is actually 14-12 Cows.
Oh, see, I like that. Pistol.
Was that
Silly
a penalty or a 40-goal field goal?
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
I'm going Cows as well. 48,
46-12.
46-12.
Yep.
We'll see. If they're gonna,
Sounded like a pedophile.
if they're gonna score, if
The
they're
goblin's
gonna
back.
score
The goblin's
46,
back.
they're gonna defend it. So for $10 for a 51 plus, I'm going Cows.
Crazy we
51
didn't.
plus.
Hey.
I was just trying to keep. Oh.
Oh, what are you doing, Cole?
Oi.
I just thought I'd give him some line entertainment while Pete tells
It's like
his
the
story.
Oscars.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
Oscars.
yeah,
You
yeah.
play
Yeah, the Oscars
music
are playing
to
it.
wash them off.
Yeah.
It's 200 to 1 for 51 plus. 10 on that.
Easy.
Just do it.
Cows 22-18, hey Pete?
Boys, terrible. I'm going to go the Cowboys, and we're going to make it. 7:35, Netstrata Jubilee, Dragons $1.95, Knights $1.85.
Knights, love him.
Nights easy.
No Ponga.
No, but still.
Just rest
Knights.
him this week.
Shout
Well,
out.
They have to.
I've gone
Pistol?
the red V.
Of course you have.
Why?
See?
Because
don't worry.
No, because we'll probably play Knights in week 1 of the finals, and if they get on a losing streak now, then it'll be in their head for when we play them.
Can't argue that.
Oh, I'm going the Knights.
Yeah. Just a shout out to my dad who lived in Newcastle. He passed away.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah,
that's right,
took me to the first Cowboys game. Slid down the muddy banks of the hill.
As you did back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Laurie
wasn't that great?
Spina.
Laurie Spina.
The hallowed turf laid by the great Adrian Vowles.
Yes. Yes. Who's your favourite Cowboys player ever?
Matty Bowen.
Ever.
Matty Bowen.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet.
Oh, just
Ever.
yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
yeah, ever.
See,
Scott.
Evers hard
Love Matt
because
Matt
yeah,
Scott.
He is
That's still pretty recent though.
What, you got to choose someone old school?
No, but
Why?
it shows you're a
I
true
liked-
fan
I
if you go
liked
someone like
Rauhi.
Justin Lumens or
I loved Rauhi. I thought he was the
who?
Rauhi.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't an original. He wasn't the OG. He didn't.
Rahihi. I'm going Reggie
Years,
Cressbrook.
I loved
Reggie Cresbro.
Reggie Cressbrook,
I remember Reggie.
the prototypical fullback. He was
He
he was
used to
a
lose it every time he touched the ball.
he was a fullback before fullbacks.
But also,
Talk about Kane
Caulfield.
Leonard, right?
Love Caulfield.
Kane Linner,
No, I liked
Dick Fingers,
I like Winterstein. yeah.
Winterstein.
Nah, I like
Winterstein. Yeah,
I always like Winterstein.
saw him at Willows the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, shopping centre.
What are you doing at Willows?
Going shopping.
Out of all the shopping centres, Willows ain't the place to go.
You don't know.
I know my shopping centres.
You don't leave North Ward.
No, I don't. But if I have to,
It's
You
having
go to
pretty
the
good bar.
Bilo up the road.
if I have
Vile.
to, if I have to, Castletown.
Castletown. Okay.
You got
Who
Warra
do you-
Sushi in there. You got some good eateries.
It's a Warra
easy to
Sushi at
navigate.
Willows.
Who do you think was better though? Justin Lumens or David Bouvang?
Oh, Bouvang. Matt Singh. I'm just going to throw his name out there because I loved him.
You know, I always love Morgan too.
Yeah.
It's a name thing.
Yeah.
Sunday the 3rd. 2 p.m. Seabus. Titans $1.27. Bulldogs $3.80.
I want the Bulldogs to win because everyone's hating on them about how lazy they are and all the players that want to leave. And I like the comeback story. And I like their coach as well from the Panthers, really pushing them. There you go. Just blew you away
Look
with
at
some
this.
nines there,
Hey,
didn't
this
I?
guy.
It's obviously not pushing them enough, but
Someone caught up on NRL 360 last night. No one know we're coming on this podcast.
Hey,
Shit, I better watch something league related.
talking points.
I can't just keep watching KO minis. I have to
yeah.
invest.
Who were they playing? The Bulldogs? I wasn't listening.
Titans.
Titans. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bulldogs.
I'm going Titans.
That was great timing.
Pistols also.
Perfect timing. Pistol, who
timing.
are you going to go?
He smoked a bed.
He's going for the piss.
He's going Titans too.
He is going Titans. Oh, shit. I'm actually going Titans as well. Better select it. 405 points.
Who cares about that game?
Nobody.
No one.
Actually, we do.
Oh,
We might have to care about this one.
why is that?
Sharks versus Raiders.
Oh, we all have to care about this one.
Oh, yeah, this one, not the previous
This
one.
one, yeah.
Titans Bulldogs, no one cares about.
No.
Sharks $1.35, Raiders $3.20. This is a points bet. What do you reckon, Cole?
Say again.
Break out the analysis.
Yeah, give us the analysis.
No, wait, say again.
Sharks versus Raiders.
I say.
And who do we need to win?
Sharks by 4. Nico Hines, man of the match.
Oh, give us some more analysis. Where are they going to win it?
On the park.
Well, what do you mean when they go?
Where?
middle,
Up the
over
middle.
sides.
Yeah, they're going to
Aerial attack.
aerial attack.
So,
One could argue that they
2040s.
could win it from all areas.
2040
of the
last
park.
week.
So, I mean, jeez.
one could argue such.
One could argue. You know what I mean?
One could argue. They could win it.
By the way, this podcast has been going for 10 hours.
Aware,
It's a longie.
aware.
It's a longie.
Are they going to do it for the boys?
It might be a little late getting
They
out
could
tomorrow.
win it, you know, with their forward pack. I believe.
Big pack.
This is great.
I'm just here to promote my pub, Simon.
That's right.
That's great.
That's right.
Who do we
Thursday
need to
night.
win? I can't remember.
We need the Sharks to win.
We need Sharks, yeah.
Sharks.
That's right, isn't it, Peter?
Yeah,
We need Sharks.
What's that?
We need Sharks to
Yeah,
beat
we need
Raiders.
Sharks. Yeah.
We need, yeah.
I think
Yes.
the Canberra Raiders played their last game of the season last week.
Correct.
So, Sharks.
Yep.
Contingencies are Roosters win first, we win, no dramas. Roosters lose, we win. We definitely need Raiders to lose.
Whew, okay. So where you going there?
That's a lot.
So we've all gone Sharks. You've gone.
I'll go on Sharks.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Wow.
reckon it'll be a wet head, Nico.
It's taken 4 hours, but we have gotten through round 27. Holy moly.
Christ.
Thanks for sticking around. And I am loath to start this one.
So, what about the political situation that we never got to?
No,
We
we'll
never
come back
got
to
to
that.
that
We'll
one.
circle back.
Go the red wave.
That's Labor in Australia.
Is that on the end?
No. 2 segments to go.
What they're coming to?
Oh, are you serious?
All right, everyone's still talking around. It's an ad time. It's Pistols Multi, all brought to you thanks to Fusion Networks for all your internet and data providing needs for everyone that needs internet access. If you've got issues with your laptop, if you don't know how to turn it on, if you've got glitches with your switches, please give my main man Morgs a dial up. Give him a crack. He'll fix anything you got. This week's Pistols Multi, it's a quick and easy one. We're going to the well. It's the same game, Cowboys versus Penrith. Last week, the Eels, the unreliable Eels, put a train on on Penrith. So this week, that's what the Cows are going to do. We're going 13 plus into Kyle Felt to score 2 or more. That is paying power played 45 to 1. At the moment, it might even blow out later on, come closer to game time. So 20 on that at the mo is $900. Felty, 2 or more, Cows 13 plus. Sivo scored 4 and Para scored not 13 plus. So who's to say the Cows can't do the same? Up the boys. And that is Pistols Multi.
Very good.
That was a ripper.
Was. And now we have to delay a bit because the boys had to
I think they've gone home.
relieve themselves.
Pretty sure I gone home, right?
They've had enough.
Oh, he stuck through.
And they went home.
I went for a smoke.
I noticed your shirt says Mastodon.
Yeah.
Isn't that the right wing Twitter? Isn't
That
Mastodon?
that is the Black Power Ranger going Mastodon,
Oh, is it?
Ah.
which is a woolly mammoth
No.
back in those days.
I know what you're thinking of.
Oh, isn't there
And
one called
it's
Mastodon?
there is. It's a alternative to Twitter, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is, but it's not right wing one.
So it's not like a
No,
Rumble
no,
or-
very much not.
Of course, it wouldn't be right wing
it's a lefty.
your way.
But this hasn't got anything to do with
Isn't
the.
that a band?
Yeah, it's a
it
dad
looks like
metal
a
band,
band
I'd probably
shirt.
call it. Yeah. Look at
I
that.
thought
It's got
originally it might be like Maroon 5.
it's got an owl shooting lasers.
Oh, it's like Laserbeak.
Yeah. No, I don't. What is that?
Or does
Transformer.
he transform into a cassette and then come out of Soundwave's
No,
chest?
no, it's not a transformer. No, it's just some art.
Have a look at it. It doesn't look
It's
like
very
it.
funky.
It's
I like
pretty
it.
much Laserbeak.
Okay.
It's a knockoff of it, for sure.
And then
Massive.
goes
Soundwave
into
was
the
my
chest.
favourite Autobot.
Yeah, 100.
Definitely.
Well, he was a Decepticon.
Well,
Oh, well,
100%
there you go.
he wasn't an Autobot.
He
So
wasn't?
you just told
Oh.
a furphy right
Good
there.
festival too, Soundwave.
Soundwave. Yeah, I worked on Soundwave a few times.
I saw Limp Bizkit, Metallica, Blink 182 there.
Yeah,
That was
probably.
a really good year.
Yeah.
That was cracking.
I toured with Soundwave for about 4 years.
Shit, really?
Yeah,
That's
I was
awesome.
a sound engineer.
Yeah,
I can't take you for real because you just told me that Soundwave's been Autobot. So
Well, that's got nothing to do with audio engineering, does it?
clearly not.
It's okay. It's only another hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's all right, Cole. Did you have your ciggy?
I don't smoke.
Oh, what's that?
no.
Oh, that's it.
No,
No, I can't smell
Not at all.
anything. No.
I just did 50 squats and 20 push-ups and come back in.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
What you should have done is had a hot shower and then finished it off with cold.
That's right.
It'll add 30% onto your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
per day.
Well,
So does the ciggies cancel that out though?
I've never smoked a
Yeah,
cigarette.
don't-
No,
What
just
they-
in general. I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
So if you were to smoke and do ice baths, you're just back to even?
look, from what I know about smoke, I've seen people smoke, and I don't think it's good for your health in any capacity.
would you say that Peter Stuyvesant is a godsend to your earlier delinquental years
I didn't start smoking until I was in my mid-30s.
and still?
So it's only 3 or
and-
4 years ago.
Oh, so you do smoke?
I try to smoke in my mid-30s, yes.
And do you like Peter Stuyvesant or you're Willie Blue?
I heard Paul Mall is the better brand, but again,
Do the Stivey still come in the cool soft pack? Like that made you cool to have them.
Yeah, because
I was never cool enough.
Yeah.
I was never cool enough in school to be offered cigarettes. That was more of a Pete thing, not a me thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well,
straight edge society.
So what
my
group
man.
did you hang out with?
I used to sit
emos
2
and
tables.
goths.
Oh, I didn't hang out the
You
emos
did.
and goths.
You were the emos and goth crew, and don't deny it.
We have like around about the same friends. What are the is Andrew Cook a goth? Matty
Well-
Mason a goth?
No, but you floated in and out of them, so you're more on the emo.
I did play
side.
in a band.
You did play in a
That's
band.
Oh, so you're cool muso.
The Intimate Pigs.
I wouldn't. No, that wasn't the band, Pete. That was an opposing band.
Oh shit! Plugged the wrong band.
I'm not even gonna plug.
No, what
the
was
band.
the what was his
People may
name?
look it up.
Yeah,
If they've listened for 12 hours to this podcast and they've got to this point.
They're doing good.
Yeah.
When you were the OG of the Pigs, though.
Pete, I never played in the Pigs.
Pretty sure you played in the Pigs.
Okay, for argument, okay, I played in the Pigs.
Cole played in the Pigs.
There we go.
No, I think you did.
What's the next segment?
Pretty confident.
Oh, it's the
Music.
last one,
It's music,
thankfully.
thankfully.
And it is music. We're
it's
adding to
music.
the playlist.
Right.
Pistol, can you get yours out of the way quickly so we can wrap it up?
Do we have to play it or
Doesn't need a
No.
we
story.
just say it?
No.
Good. Yep.
Just say it, because if we play it, then we get cancelled on
Oh,
YouTube.
well,
Oh yeah, fair point.
No
Yeah,
license.
copyright strike.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been saving this one up and everything, so
Oh, Christ.
I
I've
bet
just
it-
seen
I
it.
bet it.
it's obviously not going to be the last one of the year, but Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On,
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Now everyone's got to listen to that.
sung to you by a soundtrack of the great Titanic.
Yep. We got that part. Morgan, what do you got?
I've gone Hunter Hayes, A Storm Warning.
Well, you have to hum a bar.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Good to know.
At the beginning.
Generally.
Yeah.
I
Does
wouldn't
the
know.
song have to relate to the
No.
football
No.
team, or
No.
can it just be a song you're enjoying?
I
Just
make it
anything.
relate, but it's just a thing I do.
Just anything.
Bit of craft.
I've gone Powderfinger DAF.
Of course,
Great
yeah.
song.
What does that
That's
sound
a
for?
good
Stand
song.
for?
Yeah.
DAF.
That's
It's
the
the
chords
chord
to the
progression.
song. DAF.
Oh, that's a bit boring.
Very
Why
much
is
so.
that boring?
I don't know. It could have been a cool acronym.
Hasn't put any
Why-
powder.
I don't
That's
know.
the one I was thinking of. we're on sync.
Powderfinger's a Neil Diamond song, isn't it?
Hasn't-
Neil
Yeah.
Neil
Is it?
Young song. Neil Young
I don't.
song.
I have no idea.
Hasn't played Powderfinger at all this whole time until I did it 3 weeks ago, and then he's like, "Yeah, well, riding coattails."
Are you saying that you introduced everybody to
Powderfinger.
Powderfinger?
Pretty much.
That's
Wow.
that tiny indie rock band Powderfinger.
Tidy indie.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yes. Simon?
Cat's Cradle,
Ooh.
but the original author of Cat's Cradle, so Harry Chapin's version.
Ooh. Spell that.
Harry,
Chapins?
no, Chapin, Chapin.
Gotcha.
And
Chapin.
everyone knows that song,
Yeah.
and I think it's a bit apt at the moment.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Cole,
One song's the best song
please.
that's been chosen.
Please
So,
say it's
Night
Powderfinger.
Moves, Bob Seger.
Oh.
Fuck.
It's a good song.
Right.
It's a great song.
It's a perler.
But by saying it's the best song we've chosen, you just completely disrespect any honour to my father who's recently passed away. That's harsh.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
It still remains the best song.
I'm changing my song to Cat's Cradle too.
Oh, look at that. Solidarity.
Can I?
Solidarity.
I'll have catch credit.
Yes.
That's my song.
World's biggest sucks over here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
No, it's a good song.
You know what? I'll go. Nah, I'm not.
Nah, no.
Yeah, don't, because I'm not changing. I don't want to be the arsehole.
You had that look in your eye like, I'm not fucking changing.
No, fuck it.
Oh, I love Down to Decast Fuck, whatever it's called.
DAF.
DAF, yeah.
It's the chords to the song.
I like my version better.
So we've got Molly Malone's
Yeah. It's-
comedy Thursday
Yeah,
night.
Thursday
every
night.
second night.
Yep.
And Simon, you perform there a bit.
I
don't you?
do.
So have you got a?
See, now you're going to try and put me in. Say something funny, dickhead.
Please.
Yeah, that's where this is going, isn't
that
it?
all sort of stuff.
Comedians
Yeah.
love it.
I
what
love
have
it.
What have you got?
Tell us a joke.
Something.
Tell us a joke.
please,
Tell us a
something.
joke.
I don't really have any jokes per
You
se.
got a knock knock?
Great comedy.
You can't do comedy on the spot like that. It's just not how it works. There's a talent involved.
All right, so set us up, and then
Spit
let
it
it.
out.
I got one.
Also, yeah, go for
I'm
it.
ready to roll.
You go.
Cheers, you hear about the zoo with only one dog?
The what?
The zoo with only one dog?
No, I haven't.
There's a shih tzu. do you want me down first?
See, just
Do you want me down Thursday?
Yeah, so best
What time?
Sign up.
What time?
best newcomers do win a $100 voucher.
I'm there. What time?
It's about 7?
Oh,
7
yeah.
p.m. right there.
7 p.m.
I'll close the
show.
Molly's
Says it on the flyer.
comedy night. Come
Does
down.
anyone else have kids?
Do you want me to
here?
headline?
Yeah.
I
No.
don't.
You don't. So you've got kids,
He's got
right?
kids.
How old are yours?
6 and 8.
6 and 8. So did you ever go through that period where you're trying to teach them like how to say the proper words for genitalia? Or did you use weird pet names?
I wouldn't say pet
Like,
names.
oh, cookie is like, what the f?
Yeah, no.
Nah, so you went
He
penis
uses
and
box.
vagina.
Well, it's girls. So,
Box.
but yes.
Box.
Box.
Straight to the box. No, but yeah, like hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I was trying to do it with my son. Got him into like the right words. And then he loved it. He's like penis and vagina. Just said it all the time. Didn't care where. Shops. And he had a song, the penis song,
Yes.
that he would just sing in the supermarket. It's like, oh, I've got a penis. I've got a penis. And it's not appropriate. So I've tried to get him to use it at the appropriate time. But last week we went out in the markets and a politician was there. They handed out balloons. They're like, come and vote for me. And kid loves balloons.
Of course.
So he's run up. He's got the balloon. And he's like, and the politician's, oh, that's great. Thanks. Here, vote. Could tell your dad to vote for me. And the problem with that is I'm just not looking for that type. So he said to the guy, oh, my daddy wants to put his penis in your vagina. To the politician. He's like, yeah, my daddy wants to put his penis in your vagina. And so I don't really like whatever, but I just don't want that type of relationship with Bob Catter. I just don't. And see, this is why you don't try and do comedy into a mic with a bunch of 4 blokes looking at you. Because it doesn't work. It's better live. And I had a look through my notes before. Most of them can't say. There's one about the philosophical debate about we can eat meat, right?
We can.
We can eat meat.
Of
course.
Easily,
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Like it's fine. Socially, it's fine to eat meat.
Love a steak.
Why can't we fuck it? Like philosophically.
Well, technically we do.
Well, so yeah, but like, if you're a cow, right? If you're a cow, yeah. Let's imagine we're all cows right now.
Right.
Someone comes up to you and goes, "Well, I will shoot you in the face and eat you, or I'll just fuck you."
100%. I'm going option 2.
Exactly.
Yeah, go Bilardo.
So why is it that I don't fuck cows, by the way, just to get that out of the way.
Just clear that up.
But why? So philosophically, what's the difference? Why is it better to eat it?
True. It's a dilemma. It's a
I think
social dilemma.
All of the listeners are going to be thinking about that tomorrow and think, maybe I should be fucking them.
Maybe-
Well, the
maybe
first
you
one's
just
quick.
go fuck
Second
a
one's
sheep.
quicker.
Well, it depends how long you last, doesn't it?
So that's
20 seconds.
That's a
Yeah.
zinger right there. Thanks.
See you Thursday.
Yeah, we'll leave you
Get
on
on
the.
down Thursday night and you can catch Simon. Will you be there?
I
Yeah,
plan to, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I'll be there.
Will you be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. This
It
You'll be
works
at-
there.
You'd want to be. You were running the joint.
That doesn't mean I'm there.
Oh, right. So it's exactly the same as my work.
You need someone there to stop Pete coming in.
Yeah, Pete.
No, they let him in anyway.
Pete
Clearly.
can't make it.
Yeah.
Sadly, listeners, Pete
busy.
can't make it.
Pete can't make it, but
Oh.
you can find him
I
on
can't-
Facebook.
I can't let Pete in, but I'll.
Can you show me your box?
There's
Yeah.
8 pints of Guinness and a feed.
On the Spot Facebook page, you find him there. Morgan Holmes Evans, all the socials.
Yeah, all the socials. Morgan Holmes Evans.
XR Bob on Twitter. That's me. Simon,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Cheers.
Cheers. Actually,
yeah.
cheers.
It's French. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
French.
yeah.
French for funny.
Colin, where are you?
At Molly
I'm
Malone.
Molly Malone. So hit the Molly Malones up. One last thing. 9th of September, halfway to St. Paddy's Day. So it's like St. Patrick's Day, but you're halfway there. Pete can't make it. He messaged me the other day. I don't know why he messaged me to let me know. Halfway to St. Paddy's Day. Come down. All listeners get members' prices. Just say that you're a listener of this podcast. There's no way anybody's made it this far to actually
So you
do
should
this.
just
You
offer
could
them
say-
free drinks.
you could say
it's, all,
anything, man.
it's all free.
If you've got this far and you come halfway to St. Paddy's Day and say that you got this far, you own the pub. I'll give you the pub.
Oh, legally binding.
This would be good to see what our retention rate is. I like it. You can find us at On The Ranch NQ, Instagram, Facebook, all of those ones. Have a good night. Go Cows.
Go Cows.
So it's Saturday. September 2nd, 2023. And we are live as the Cowboys season goes on the line in a do-or-die clash from PointsBet Stadium. 2 go in, 1 may go out. Will it be the Cows? Tune in Saturday night and we'll find out. Up the Cowboys. Yeah.